We love hip hop.
Habesha people or even Somali people.
Yeah.
But are like genotypically, we're much closer to Congolese people.
Oh, the red light's on also, by the way.
Closer.
So, and just for the preface, what country are we talking about again?
Burundi. Yeah.
Okay.
And Rwanda.
And Rwanda. Yeah. Same people.
Salute to both. Salute to
Yeah.
both. Okay, so I have a free topic, and welcome back. We got Mucho in the building, Mucho TV in the building. That is
Thank
Rwanda.
you.
There's is there a movie called like Hotel Rwanda? Or
Don
something?
Cheadle.
Yes.
And then like all those I guess not immigrants, all those tourists were like kept captive or whatever, and then the man had to like rescue them. Is that a real thing that happened?
Well, about tourists, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit shaky on what that movie was saying.
Wasn't it about Hutus versus Tutsis?
Yeah, like to me, like the main plot was about the genocide between the Hutus and the Tutsis.
Yeah.
And-
The genocide was going on, but there was tourists in the hotel and they had to.
Oh, you're
escape
right.
from
I'm sorry. Yeah. At one point,
I'm like, it's literally called Hotel Rwanda. Am I tripping?
at one point that did happen. You're right. It wasn't the main plot, but a side plot. Yeah.
Exactly.
okay. Let's not start heavy like we started our last episode. Our last episode on Monday, we were like getting into like racism and supremacy, and it was.
I had to stop it. You know, if I'm stopping them type of talks, you know it's serious. Like, I'm the big conspiracy theorist out here. You know what I mean? So
What was the other thing? Controlled opposition. Like words like that came out in the beginning. So I'm like, let's have a little bit more fun to start this one. Okay.
Let's have some fun.
I got something to start us off with here. One take, Jake, if you could pull this up on the screen. I want us to see if we could just do a quick Xav check. All right. Big salute to Xav Trudeau.
crowd goes mild.
Stop this. All right. So he's performing and
At a random, where's that? A random high school?
the Ottawa Blackjacks halftime
What
show.
a terrible team name.
The Ottawa Blackjacks? Why?
This
Is
just sounds
is that like a gambling game?
the Ottawa Blackjacks. Does that sound like a sick sports team? Like
It sounds like a friggin' like a gambling team, right?
Are we gonna win? Are we gonna lose? Who knows?
Right? But like he's performing, you know what I'm saying? Katy Perry's his dad's girlfriend. Where are we on the Xav Trudeau going into the mainstream? Where are we there? Even if we could put it on a scale of 1 to 10,
If my
10
pops,
being the one making it.
if my pops was the former prime minister and his new shawty is a world-renowned, multi-Grammy-winning superstar, don't put me in no damn high school. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but that's a new thing.
we got to start somewhere. You're not going to start in arenas.
I'm pretty sure this is the CEBO, right? This is the CEBO.
Canadian,
Yeah.
No,
And-
that's
and
they
he
had
just started linking with the girl, fam. It's only been a few months. It's not even a year yet. He can't ask too much yet.
Katy Perry put the backpack kid on SNL, fam.
True.
To do that little idiot dance. This is your man's son who's seriously trying to pursue music. Don't put words CBL. Never even heard of that before.
So okay.
You heard about the CEBO, though.
Mark Cuban just invested in the Brampton team.
Also, man's get their CBL to get trucks and things, like. Now what we're talking about?
So okay, but
It's our
hold on.
basketball league, man.
When do you ask the new thing? Like, let's say in this position where the new thing had the link, you just started dating her. What have they been, like 6 months in, maybe, from when they went public?
Right.
When do you say, yo, you can't get my son in the room with, I don't know, whatever big producer, like, you can't get Timberland and my son in the room or something, like, what, go on.
One side crush it and her leg does the shake. You know what I mean? Once she gets to that point, yeah, then you can ask her for anything, fam.
You put a stipulation on it. You said, and her leg does the shake. What if Justin's not making her leg do the shake? You
That's
feel
what's
me?
happening?
Maybe he's not hitting it right.
I'm saying, like,
Does Katy Perry need to holla at Friday? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, like, there has to be a good buffer of time before you can start asking your new shawty for like links to the music industry.
But yeah, what are we mad at though? Like, he deserves a crowd like that, no?
I don't know. He's been doing this thing for a while now, and I think he has the potential to make it.
I think he's going through the rounds right now, and I think he's going to be positioned perfectly to be an industry plant. But they're going to build him up a little bit because I don't see him building an organic fan base as much as him being kind of placed in front of us and making good enough songs that you'll hear on TikTok. But I don't know how many people are gonna be like, yeah, I bump Xav Trudeau. Like,
well, okay.
Like, what is his demographic even?
Well, what examples do we even have in the past of people who have made it through that pipeline? Because he's not a Nepo baby to the music industry. He's a Nepo baby in a politician way. And he doesn't want to be a politician.
Well, I'm thinking this isn't in music, but David Spade.
Okay.
Kate Spade, like the purse, like that's his mom or his aunt or something.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's a deep cut.
But he still like put in work, and like we had to see him over the years.
Well, and what did his mom do? Or his aunt? What did she do? Was she in acting also?
No, Kate Spade. She has like she's a super fashion designer.
Yeah,
her line is like world renowned, like billionaire status type thing.
Okay.
Also, Diana Ross, her daughter Tracy Ellis Ross went into acting, and Diana Ross is a musician.
Ice Cube's son, but he kind of had to prove himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz.
But with Ice Cube's son, he said Loki, that role kind of set him back because they felt like, oh, if you're Ice Cube's son, of course you could play Ice Cube. That doesn't make you a real actor.
You didn't earn the role.
Type thing.
Is that why he got fat?
This is probably depression and things.
Well, no, maybe no. Yeah, he might have got depressed, but maybe just to not look the same as Ice Cube.
O'Shea Jr.'s watching right now, like, yo, damn, I thought I was doing all right.
Nah, you better watch Den of Thieves 3, man. That nigga was pushing $3 billion.
No, he was crazy. Like, when fat niggas do action scenes, it's so hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yo, would you consider
everything looks CGI?
Would you consider Wheezy a Nepo baby?
Like Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Through who? Birdman?
Nah.
That's not his real daddy.
But it was like a father figure type.
Just because he kissed him on the lips don't mean it's his real daddy.
It honestly does mean that.
Or it better be that.
You could call him an industry plant if you want. That'll be closer to a Nepo baby. Mm-hmm. Because somebody adopted him when they saw talent in him. So
Jaden Smith.
Yeah, but
Jaden
I don't
Smith for sure.
Jaden Smith, yeah. But
Jaden Smith is actually a pretty good comparison to Xav Trudeau.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, you know, Will Smith, in a sense, he was like Hollywood royalty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Jaden Smith carved his own lane.
I feel like with Xav, he's the only example that we have of a politician, because everybody else who we named, even though like they went into different forms of entertainment, it was like singing to acting or something like that, or acting to singing, but fashion designer to acting. Like,
so the royal family doesn't have no singers, no musicians in there. Like,
and we're 47 presidents in, and we didn't get one president that got, you know, one person in their family that got extra talent that we take seriously.
No Kennedys, eh?
Not one Kennedy, like nobody.
Yeah, because you're right. All the Nepo babies of politicians, they just want to be politicians.
Yes.
I think the closest that could have happened was one of Barack's kids. She looked like she was on the way to like being maybe like a model or like a fashionista or something.
Okay, yeah, that one. And even the one that was smoking with the cigarettes. She looked like she was about to start rapping or some shit. Like, okay, like she's about to get on her Pink Panthers type thing. You know?
Yeah, she could have been a Pink Panthers.
I didn't know that even happened, fam.
Yeah, bro. The paparazzi is wild. It's like she was already like well adult. She's just trying to smoke a little spliff, you know what I mean? And then they caught her on the ones.
It's almost like politicians, their kids are more heavily monitored to make sure that they don't get into other stuff. Whereas actors like Tom Hanks, Chet Hanks, like you can just think of so many. Big up Chet Hanks, low key, like
Chet on.
He kind of like, I feel like he came into his own pause like over the years. Like at first it kind of started as a joke, and now people kind of take him somewhat seriously. Like,
no, that's facts. That's facts. But even with like the politician pipeline, right? I'm trying to think of like even like somebody from the Trump lineage. Nobody's come out of the Trump lineage who does anything.
I think there's like a model.
Acting even.
I think there's a model in there.
There's a model. Right?
You would think that guy, for the guy who's been on TV before he was a president, would have somebody in his family who does something else too.
They just all pivoted to politics.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump Jr. is a politician now. Yeah. Barron looks like he's getting, prepped to be one.
Yeah.
I don't know about this model.
I do remember actually I remember what I was going to say actually. There is one example in Canada. Andrea Horvath. You know who that is? From Hamilton? I think she's the Hamilton mayor now. I interviewed her son years ago. A guy named Julian was just Julian, right? And he went viral because he took a picture with like an AR-15 and he had like orange hair, like long orange hair and stuff. So everybody was like, yo, this is Andrew Horvath's kid, like Wagwan. And his raps are okay.
Okay.
And it was during the pandemic. I got in touch with him, interviewed him, got to ask him about how it feels to be the son of a politician and shit like that. And that's the only other example I could think of. And that's super local, fam.
There's another Canadian cut, Brian Mulrooney and Ben Mulrooney, but he just did E-Talk Daily. Like he was a reporter and like a host. I think he hosted like Canadian Idol.
What a crazy cut.
That's like a real Canadian cut.
That was dope. That was dope.
Yes. Salute to Ben Mulrooney.
Yeah. E-Talk.
Yeah.
And
he's a guy.
That's the Prime Minister's son.
I can't lie. You got to be fake old to know that.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
I'm 30, so
Yeah.
fake old.
And Ben Mulrooney, he was a guy for a long time in the music and in the entertainment industry, bro. Like
I think he's like kind of MAGA now. Not MAGA, like MAGA.
He's super switched up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, salute to Xav Trudeau. If you see this, brother, we checking on you. We're checking on the progress. Pull up, brother.
Were you supposed to do an interview with him?
Long time ago. He said next time he comes to Toronto, fam. I don't know, man.
You didn't pass the RCMP check.
Maybe.
But no, I will say this though.
That's
Like,
really
the
bad.
RC.
No, it's possible.
100%.
Yeah, but
Because he reached
I
out to
skated
you.
over that. It was
Yes.
probably
Penitentiary? Hell no.
Zaf, we cannot do it. And then he did an interview with friggin' my boy from Extra Gravy. He did an interview with, who do you call the teddy bear?
Oh, the Care Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, who's the fat nigga over there?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know nothing about no fat
don't
people.
put me. Don't put
But he
Mucho
did an
in
interview with
this.
Zav.
He did an interview with Duke on Hot
Duke,
Freestyles.
that's his name.
Yes.
You don't know Duke from Extra Gravy?
What's your beef with Duke?
Nah, somebody-
You just called him a Care Bear.
Why?
No,
My
because
bad. I got fake recall it, but I need you to explain it right now.
Oh,
I'm not involved.
Shit.
I need you to explain. I feel like I'm about to talk to a principal right now.
Nah, but no cap. I mean, hey,
Okay,
you
so-
tried to involve me. I'm not involved.
Okay, so
I
I'll
fuck with
explain
you.
the whole lore because Relentless is low-key involved.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Remember when I made that status of like, oh, I'm on the #1 podcast. So anyone out there who like has a dream, you're gonna make it because Extra Gravy and Relentless Diaries never got back to me, and now I'm like
That is not
I'm
what
like-
you said. You called him Lil Pod.
I was getting to it.
Okay,
but like I said that and I said the little pods, whatever.
Right.
But that was the sentiment of the story. Like I'm on this big platform now, and then these little pods were fuck with me before. So if you have, I'm talking to my followers. If you have ambitions, go for it. You know.
Yeah.
Zoe replied how she replied, and then Marlon and Duke they went on their podcast and they went crazy. They tried to drop a 10-minute duppy on me. You know what I mean?
So see,
so
thank you for explaining because I didn't know that part.
no, exactly.
Sometimes you only see one side. Okay.
So I'm like, well, you think I can't duppy niggas too?
Right.
So then,
So all you
Duppy
did
master.
is respond back.
exactly.
Okay.
Well, I guess I did kind of kick it off, you know what I mean? But I responded to their response. And that's how Duke got into it because I was just shooting it. Whoever was in the vicinity, they were just catching it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I was just calling him like, because he presents mad soft, you know what I mean? I'm sure you're familiar with how he is. So instead he go out like a Care Bear, you know what I mean? Like he's bad,
I
lovable.
feel like we're rehashing a whole.
And I don't want to rehash it.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
don't have to rehash that. And I do fuck with Duke, and I think
Same.
Duke is a real nigga. He'll pull up here. So
Cat.
you don't think he'll pull up
We're
here?
gonna need snacks for him and shit. Could he pod for 3 hours without like consuming? All right. Can you see?
Let's start the podcast. I have music to inspire us here.
Yo, it's Extra Gravy, fam. I could make like food jokes.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean? Like it's a fact they got Extra Gravy. We can make food jokes. Let's run some
Okay.
tracks, bro.
I got tunes. I got
Amazing podcast.
Shout out to Duke, bro. You gotta pull up. You gotta pull up.
I got you. Let's get to it, man. Big salute to Drizzy Drake. All right. No long talking. Let's get to the freaking, or no long music. Let's get to the pod in, bro. Most of the time, the shit
I
gets
thought we were gonna have an Iceman special. I wore all white and things, and I'm seeing niggas wearing green, black, blue, all kinds of crazy shit. Like, what the fuck?
You still got one more day, man. One more day. One more day from when the people are seeing this. They'll be, we'll be right in time for Iceman. But let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm the host of the most host, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Icy Rick, aka I got no more AKAs here for the day, man. We back over here. We Love Hip Hop Studios, episode 684. We got back in the building. the Turkish Thrill. You might see him behind the wheels of steel, taking your request. You might see him posted up on the ice block, or farming and thirst trapping at the same damn time.
You might.
You might see him.
Still over there, yeah?
It's still over there.
Yeah.
Blocks melted, still over
Post
there.
it up.
Right? You might see him on the biggest podcast giving some of the greatest political takes. All right? We have our political expert himself. DJ Czar in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
DJ Czar, aka Burrow Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Coffee Poppy, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner. Back at it like a crack addict.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good boys.
Welcome back. And we have sitting next to him, okay, he's a regular over here, friend of the show, as we say, okay? You might see him over on the Relentless Diaries podcast, giving some...
Shot fired! Do the shot.
Now we're good now.
Now we're I said that to Zoe too, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, the DMs still.
Yes.
You might see him over at the Relentless Diaries podcast, giving some of the hottest takes, okay? You might see him over at his promotion with a packed party, Bear Gamdom, okay? We have content creator extraordinaire and party promoter extraordinaire himself. Mucho TV in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Thank you, man. Like, yo, every time you guys like show me to pull up here, I really appreciate it, man. Because you guys are shaking and moving. So anytime, man. Like anytime I have the evening for y'all, pull up.
Okay, the bat signal. So we put up the bat signal. You pulled up.
Yeah, of course.
I was hoping you'd bring some Habesha shorties because I heard you always roll with a gang of Habesha shorties.
Yeah.
He just came on his ones.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like that's what people think, but I like all black people.
Hey.
We'll continuing on, and I think I fucked up the intro with the music, so we're probably not going to get no intro music for the beginning of this podcast here. We're off the rails today.
Better,
much better. My bad.
Your natural needs his ears for the Sexy Red concert, bro.
I know, my bad. Okay, sitting next to Mucho, all right, we have the shit disturber himself, all right? You might see him up on your social media screens, turning up the numbers, all organic, no K-bots in there. You know? You might see him at the jam, okay? By the time you see this, it's like one day before he's blasting off at the Sexy Red Jam. Pause. Okay. All right. DJ extraordinaire and content creator extraordinaire himself, DJ Natural Wave in a motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Already know we're still at 1 million views a week on all platforms. Follow me at DJ Natural Wave, all platforms. Any content creators out there that want to collab, hit me up. You know, although I am the biggest shit disturber, I am a Libra, so I have to keep it balanced with collabing with as many creators as possible.
Facts.
So,
Libra gang.
Libra gang. Stand up. OVO natural? Maybe.
OVO natural is crazy.
Soon come.
We'll see.
You're born in October?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Our OVO.
Shit.
Yeah, October 11th.
All the stars are aligning.
You know those ones?
Okay. Well, listen, welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back. Hopefully, we got enough of the beginning because I've been having some audio issues. So, because I feel like we can hear ourselves a little bit better all of a sudden.
I was hearing it well before as well.
Yeah, but it was a little bit lower. So I'm hoping that doesn't translate over to the post production. But enough of that. Welcome back, Mucho. Okay, thanks you for pulling up. We need you here today because we're about 1 day away from Iceman. Okay. And I felt, and Natural was like, yo, Mucho, get Mucho to pull up, right? It's like, you know what? That's the perfect person because I don't know. I think you might be a Drake aficionado or Drake music aficionado. Can we call you that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll be so real. Like, even before the beef or whatever, like, I was always honest. Like, there's no one I listen to more than Drake. Maybe Future is close.
Now in Playboy Cardi?
Playboy Cardi in the recent years, especially when it's a little dry from the big three or whatever, of course. But, you know, when it comes to the artists I grew up with and like my whole life, it's Drake, man. And it's a lot of people that it's the same, but they won't admit it.
So there's no Burundi artists and niggas from Rwanda or shit that has like so that's going in, fam.
That's actually South African niggas.
Oh, my bad.
That hit that click clack. But shout out December doing his thing out in Burundi.
Okay.
Hopefully we can link up while I'm out in Rwanda next week.
No, salute. Well, welcome back. Before we get into that, I want to give a quick salute to the sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Gamdom, air horns. Okay.
Gamdom.
Right. Join 16 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. You get 15% rake backs on your first week and lightning fast crypto withdrawals. All right. And you can live stream all the action while you win. Right now, I have no bets up because I just lost some money on the Oklahoma game the other day. I don't know. I'd be just shooting in the wind, man. I need some advice.
You bet against OKC?
Yeah.
He has no basketball knowledge, bro. You don't blame him. You know what Young Thug is like? Oh, he doesn't have the internet. He don't have the internet.
Yeah.
All you know is DJ Vlad interviews.
Yeah.
A Torontology thing.
Right?
But speaking of Gamdom,
talk to me.
Shout out to the people that hit me up and sent me screenshots of them using the code. I sent them their $50, you know what I mean? Okay. If y'all didn't do it, y'all slept. Y'all had beer time to do it, you know what I mean? Exactly. So shout out to y'all.
This guy's drawing the line like no more $50.
Exactly. Yeah, right. I sent it to a few niggas. I'm like, all right, I feel like that's a good enough promotion still.
Yeah, contest closed.
Contest closed. But shout out everyone that used the We Love Hip Hop promo. Keep using it. Because that's obviously still gonna get you a promo or whatever.
No, for real.
That's not gonna get you a $50 e-transfer from Natural.
No, salute to DJ Natural for doing that, and salute to Gamdom. Also, use the code We Love Hip Hop. It's in the description, and you, if you go to the website and just go to the website gamdom.com/r/We Love Hip Hop, you get some exclusive offers. All right, so go on for the Gamdom and yeah, man, enjoy yourselves over there, man. I need a catchphrase near the end of the Gamdom ads. I just be saying whatever.
Gamdom, it's in the game. No, that's the A Sports.
Yeah. It's about to get sued. See, that's that white man shit.
Right? But salute to Gamdom. Also, big salute to Exotic Hot Pot, from high grade strain to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. Okay. If you want delivery of some of that Exotic Hot Pot, hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Exotic Hot Pot. Or go to their website, exotichotpot.ca. Use the code We Love Hip Hop, or not code, but just let them know We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you. They'll give you a discount. Last but not least, big salute to Road Ready Detailing over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You can get your cars detailed. You can get your cars ceramics. You can get tints. You can get anything you need over there. Okay, they got helmet specials where you can get your helmets all freaking cowled out, stickered out, or whatever they be doing with the motorcycle helmets. But hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing, or just go down to the shop, 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace, let him know that the We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you, and they'll definitely give you a discount. Scene. Gentlemen, what's the plans? We got a big week, all right? I know most of the plans are centered around the friggin' Iceman album. I ain't even gonna lie, fam. So, like, before we even get into, like, a heavy Drake segment, so anybody who don't like Drake, this might not be your good podcast to watch this week. Might need to circle back in, like, a month.
You're dedicating the next month to Iceman?
Well, I'm just saying, because, fam, once the album drops, you know people are going to be talking about the reaction, first week sales, who we got at. There's going to be content for about another 2-3 weeks to maybe a month, right? Yeah. So anybody who don't like Drake, it's not even us. Like, just tune out, fam. I'm sorry. But as far as
turn off your phone for the next couple of weeks,
basically,
even American podcasts like basketball podcasts and Carmelo Anthony, everyone's talking about how this is such an anticipated album. He did good promo work for real.
So besides Iceman, or I guess let us know what you guys' weekend is going to be. I know we're going to say Drake about 10 times once you're saying the weekend. So let's start with me, because I always forget what I'm going to do, and I forgot last episode. I didn't do the interview with Jordana, salute to Jordana Goldlist, right? That got postponed. But I have an interview on Tuesday on CBC.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, congrats, bro.
No, thank you. I've been on there a few times, but I'm going on a show called, I think it's called The Commonwealth or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. But big salute to Ty Harper, who produces the show. I'm going to be going over there and talking about Drake.
Yo, what type of, I know this might be a weird question, but what fit are you going to wear for like a CBC? Like, what do you wear to CBC?
Right. Yeah.
Well, luckily, I don't have to leave the crib. It'll be over Zoom. So,
okay. I thought you were going.
You know, I could be like wearing shorts and like a nice button-up shirt.
You gotta go button-up shirt to talk about Drake?
Yeah, I gotta look nice, fam.
Big up.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, last time I went on, I think it was CBC The National to talk about Kanye. I had my hoodie on and stuff like that. When I look back at the video later, like these guys wearing a suit, they're in a Chris studio and shit. I'm like, I look like a nigga.
Now, sometimes the way how you look, it makes what you say sound different.
Yeah.
Whereas like you could be saying the most eloquent stuff and you sound like, oh, this nigga bitch shit, fuck that, blah, 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 you know? So just because you have your hood on some Trayvon Martin shit. You know?
Yeah, man. So I want to be presentable. So that's going on. Yeah, straight up. And tonight, when people are seeing this episode, right after this episode's done, tap in. I'm going to be over on the What's the Dirt channel. Crazy. I might try to stream it through the We Love Hip Hop channel as well. Right? We're doing a major stream leading up to the Iceman album. Okay? We're going to be streaming Iceman 4 and then going right into the Iceman album at midnight and doing a listening party.
You guys are doing beer giveaways, like Nocta giveaways, the statue giveaways. Yeah, don't forget that, fam.
Yeah, there's going to be a giveaway of this statue, a colored version of that, and another version.
Why am I just taking in this to Iceman?
It's Iceman, bro. You're in the presence of Drake, brother.
It's a special pod.
It's an idol.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll be giving that away. We'll be giving away some clothing courtesy of the Iceman company, the actual Iceman company, as well as Nocta and O.V.O. clothing. So it's going to be a big night.
I will say this, like, the O.V.O. gear is kind of played out by now.
Whoa.
But the Nocta gear, that shit look good, bro.
It's fire, eh?
Yeah,
that shit is so tough. And, like, even as big as haters can't say none against Nocta. And it's subtle too, because like it's if you know that he's associated with it. I don't think he's really pushing like the big owl gaudy stuff anymore.
Not really. But it's
the Nocta
still
stuff
out there.
tough. The Nocta stuff very tough. I have a couple items. It's tough.
No. Salute to Drizzy Drake. Salute to What's the Dirt. All right. So look out for that right after this program. All right. What's DJ Czar, what you got going
on? I guess 15th with Natural. As a cameraman on my one take Jake vibes. And then I got a couple gigs over the weekend, man.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. What about you, Mucho? Plans for this weekend?
Well, can we say that we're outside on Thursday? Because it sounds like you are. Like you're gonna be. Maybe you don't want to say where you're at.
No, yeah. You can say that. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Sorry, you're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there too. I guess we're just outing ourselves.
Yeah,
we're on Thursday night.
Yeah, we're gonna when the album drops, we're gonna be outside.
Facts.
Okay, well, listen. This episode drops on Thursday, right?
You're right.
So for the people who are listening to it, like in real time on Thursday, this announcement, let the people know.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, like this, I just figured out that we'll all be at the same spot, but Smiley and their crew, they're hosting at Libertine.
Okay.
And so we'll be there Thursday night, and I'm sure as soon as midnight drops, we're gonna hear bare songs from Iceman.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And then we'll wake up and do our own deep dive. In of course. So that's what. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Loki, I might have to pull up at like a 12:45, 1 a.m.
to listen on your ones first.
Shit.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm
not mad at that either. So yeah, I'll be with these boys on Thursday night, and then Friday night. Hey, I'm on here anyway, so free promo.
Jeez.
Steady Friday night. Mm-hmm. If anybody likes like Afro vibes,
yes,
then we take over Nest once a month for that. So that's gonna be a movie. I mean, you like some good looking woman. I mean, you like a vibe where people actually dance. Pull up to Steady on May 15th. Yeah.
Plug the address for the spot.
Nest. So like College and Bathurst. I'm not sure of the exact address.
I have because I'm DJing at Nest on Sunday, so it's 423 College Street.
There you go.
Okay, 423 College Street.
Will I stick out like a sore thumb if I pull up? Like, or do you guys have like a good amount of like whites?
We don't, but you won't stick out like a sore thumb because niggas don't give a fuck. Like African people, like, bro, pull up, like, just come vibe. There's no screw face. It's just Like literally pull up vibe. Like what you drink?
I don't really be drinking like that.
You don't drink because like you work in nightlife, so it's a little tricky for you.
Yeah, but it depends. If I'm in a booth and there's bottles, I'll have some tequila.
Cool, yeah.
Know, but...
Sip on your 1, 2, 2-step and nobody, man, you'll just vibe. Bro.
Africans are mad welcoming, eh?
They are, yeah.
See, that's how slavery started, dog. That's exactly right there. You guys see it live.
That was good.
Yeah, pull up.
Wait, don't you guys have niggas like White Yardie?
No, we do. Jamaicans is mad welcoming too,
okay,
bro. That's
we all too welcoming.
Literally, fam.
That's where they learned it from. Well, listen, welcome back, Mucho. Right?
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the hot takes, man.
Appreciate you.
DJ Natural, what you got going on this weekend?
I'm gonna start from Sunday and work backwards.
Okay.
So Sunday I'm gonna be at Nest. So Blue, shout out to Fire Blazing, Stacked DJ lineup. I'm gonna go through all the DJs. It's crazy. His events are sold out every time. Like it's actually crazy. So if you like dancehall, rap, any type of like urban music, if you want to get lit, Nest on Sunday.
I like that venue. I actually like for downtown.
Facts.
I really like the Nest venue.
It's very nice. Saturday I'm gonna be Bashment locked. That's at Mia Toronto, 244 Adelaide Street West. It's going to be me, 42, D-Boy, and Diamond. So if you know all those DJs, it's going to be a crazy lineup right there.
Big up 42, yo.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Nigga got a PhD and be DJ. Living an alternate life. Sorry for exposing you.
No, I rate him. Like, that's my boy. I rate him heavy, bro.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he has a PhD, like doctorate degree.
Yeah.
Wow.
When niggas at Apartment 200 was not trying to book me, he was the one that said natural forward. So I will always have love for 42 still.
I rate him.
And then, of course, Friday nights, the most anticipated concert of the year. It's going down. Sexy Red at Rebel. What is that? 11 Polson? 11 Polson? Dog. You got it. Holy moly. I'm so excited. Like literally for the past 3 days, I've barely even been talking to my Gamdom fam. They've been sending out Amber alerts and shit. You know what I mean? I've just been locked in on my laptop, just making sure I'm well prepared. Yeah. I'm not trying to embarrass myself, not trying to embarrass the platform. You know what I mean? Like this is
And congrats on that set too, by the way.
Well, enough respect, bro.
I don't know if you want to spoil it, but like that's kind of a tricky crowd, right? Because it's Toronto, but it's Sexy Red. Like, what type of sound are you thinking of playing? Or maybe you don't even want to say it. Maybe you don't want to say it.
Oh, no, I don't mind. Like, if I could play the set I want to play,
right,
bro, I literally have like an all women rap set. But it's like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, Glorilla, the new Shotties,
like Bunna B,
the Wim Whammy Shotties, take me through there, bro. I have a set. It's literally like 25 minutes of like women just going crazy, and if the demographic is gonna be there,
they will.
Bro,
I promise you they'll be there.
I know it's gonna be the nastiest set, but like that's just if they, because I don't know what time I'm DJing yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I could have a set time where it wouldn't make sense to play that.
Right.
So I prepared for that as well. Like if I'm doing the early set, then I'm going to give them a nice commas, you know, like.
So you have multiple sets.
Sometimes you do multiple sets. Sometimes it's like, if it's like 10 o'clock and people are still walking in, I'm not running Bunna B and all those, because those are the hot tunes right now. You know what I mean?
That's like maybe a lead-in set.
Exactly. Like, but if I'm going like right before Sexy Red type shit, then whoo! I'm ready, bro.
They're gonna go crazy.
How many DJs are on that lineup?
I think there's only 4. It's me, Snoopy, D-Boy, and who's in? There's one. Let me look. And DJ Dimes. How could I forget Dimes? Remix Prince.
If they got you on the last DJ,
dog.
Hey, I hope y'all listening. I hope y'all listening.
Yeah,
he has something special if he's last.
You know what I mean?
Actually, this is the day before, so hey,
you know what I mean?
That might be the best idea.
And this is free press too. Are the other ones doing free promo? I don't know.
I'm saying we've been talking about this show for at least a month, bro. Before we even had an inkling of Iceman and when it was gonna come out and all that, bro. We've been preaching, yo, Sexy Red, yo, congratulations, Natural. Like, we've been going crazy for a long time. I know this to any of the other DJs, but I don't know how much of them are really going crazy with a platform just talking about the event like that.
Facts. I don't know how many of them the boy tapped in with. You know what I mean?
That too.
You know what I mean? Like, shout out to them. Those are amazing DJs. I'm just saying, like, it's just a fact. Like, if I just start laughing, it sounds like I'm sending shots.
No, but Snoopy got the Drake follow.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, now Snoopy's different than stuff.
Yeah.
I think he was kicking it with him in Jamaica.
I'll give Snoopy Toronto legend status. Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind going before Snoopy type shit.
Mhm.
Pods.
All right. Sure.
Well, listen. Welcome back. Okay. Let's get into what we got to get into.
Yeah.
Right. I pulled an audible as far as the list because the leak came out. This episode is sponsored by Gamdom. Join 60 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. 15% instant rakebacks on your first week, lightning fast crypto wallet withdrawals, and you could live stream the action while you win. Right now, you can use the code welovehiphop at gamdom.com/r/welovehiphop to start earning free rewards. Again, that's gamdom.com/r/welovehiphop and start winning. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer! A Drake leak, right? Do you guys... I don't know if we could play it.
I wouldn't advise because we don't want the pod to get straight.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's play it for ourselves.
And you'll get one of them DM it. Brother.
This is why I haven't pulled up, brother. This is exactly why I haven't pulled up.
Right? We'll play it. We'll be right back. And then we'll give our reaction. All right?
All right. I like that.
We'll listen to it amongst ourselves. Let's listen.
The way.
Okay, I'm going to stop it.
Nigga.
Okay, we back.
We didn't even get to the Joseph Anthony diss.
Oh, okay, hold on. We'll be right back again.
In a hose lemonade.
You didn't hear what he said before that. And okay, we back. All right?
Bro,
The track is, hold on, the track is 1A in Albany, but the button line,
the man, he had like 8 bars about that nigga.
yes, it wasn't the one, the walking naked in another state.
Man said, how many of your big butt things I
Double
had
tings.
going through my double gates?
Oh.
Joseph Anthony.
Okay.
Joseph Anthony.
Jeez.
So we got some early Iceman.
You know his full name now.
I definitely know it now. But I didn't know it before. I know it now.
Okay, so is this going on Iceman? Can we maybe confidently say this is going on Iceman?
I hope to God it does.
I hope so too. That is the
I didn't
timestamp.
even want to hear this is like that on there, but now I do.
Bro, he got at Kendrick crazy. And a lot of people were wondering if he was actually going to do it, and he did it, bro. He didn't say his name, but that's all the last 2 years.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't say he got at him.
yeah, it was kind of it was more subtle than the Joe Budden.
I like the angle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you guys really put that on the mandem and had nothing following behind it, bro. Every man caught a case. Diddy caught a case. Friggin' Beer TDE niggas caught cases. Everybody in the industry caught a case except for Drake. Drake gave out the case to Lucian and said, no, I'm suing you niggas.
True.
You know what I mean? So the angle that he's taking in this track, I'm not mad at it because he's not saying, oh, you have little shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at this.
Like that's really what you guys really came with. That's what you guys tried to get away with for the last. That's what they let you get away with for the last 2 years. Is basically what he said in that tune.
That's what you needed to pop off, broski. Like, ooh.
I can't lie, you're pretty principled in your critiques, bro.
Bro,
You are pretty principled.
yo, when the K-Bots got leaked in India, I pulled up here in a turban, dog. You know what I mean? So like, it was just because like Kendrick doesn't really do much. So like the critiques are few and far between.
Wow.
Yeah. I like the angle he took as well.
Yeah. What's your thoughts? What do you think of those tunes are?
It was good, bro.
You're the one who discovered it, actually.
Yeah, I was just on the phone. I seen the leak, and then even Joe Budden, I think, reacted to it
He's
on
already
Twitter
talking
Spaces.
about it. Yeah.
It was good, bro. I like these type of disses because there's some sort of poetic value. It's not just like direct disses, like, oh, you're this, you're that. Like there's so much like punchlines. He dissed LeBron.
He did.
You know, like there you
That
could.
boy said you're used to switching teams.
Yeah, in that arena, switching teams up.
Yo, bro.
I liked it, bro. I think
That's
this
tough.
is a great leak. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Every album has a timestamp record.
Yes.
So
Said I wasn't surprised to see you in that arena because you made a career from switching teams up.
bro.
Damn. And you just got kicked out the playoffs, nigga. Go sit down for the summer. We don't want to see LeBron in Toronto this summer, respectfully.
Yo, bro.
Nah, I will. Can I say this?
Say it.
Can
Man, I'll say it. So
if you got to think about if you can say
whatever,
it, then
whatever.
Say it, then say it.
Because this is not like super inside info, but I had a soft hold on a A.W.O.L date for the Monday of Caravana weekend.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, I don't know. LeBron might come for that weekend.
Ooh,
2 weeks later, they're like, nah, never mind. You're good. You got it. So I don't expect him to be in Toronto this summer.
I don't know, bro. Like, everybody was wondering if Drake was going to actually take shots at LeBron, or I think he tried to post something recently to try to get back in his good graces, but that didn't work. The song was already sent in.
But don't you remember when Drake made a dedicated song
Fighting
for
Irish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like that.
Was that really a dedicated song? Because it didn't really come out. It was like him rapping in front of it was like an Instagram video, to be honest. It wasn't like a
No, it was. It might not be a real, but it was dedicated to him.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
called Fighting Irish. That was his high school team.
Yeah, but
So-
the way that they leaked it, it was like intentional. Like, I need you to hear this. I ain't gonna release it.
Oh, got
But
you. Got you.
What I'm saying to you, because we all reacted to it, right? But
Yeah.
we reacted over an Instagram post, to be honest.
Bizarre saying it was dedicated to him.
No,
It
for
was.
sure.
Okay.
But it was so dedicated to him that they made sure that it seen the light of day, even if it was through an Instagram post.
Yeah, and I guess it's deeper between Drake and LeBron because
Yeah.
bro had a tattoo of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
My take.
it's not pause, bro. That's just facts.
Cover up.
No, be
Yo,
like,
you gotta
pause for
cover that
bro.
up.
For having a tattoo of an ex-man. Valid.
Yeah.
But so like it seemed like they had a real friendship.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go under
LeBron's a snake, bro.
yeah.
I don't rate
You know what's so crazy? I agree, and he has this like cleaner, like holier than thou image, and everyone's like, he's a family man. I'm like, bro, I know like at least one shorty that smashed him. Like everyone knows his Toronto escapades and stuff.
Dirty
Like,
nigga.
I already said this back like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and it kind of went under the radar.
No,
but-
maybe hopefully now it'll get picked up.
If you're an NBA player, I don't care if you cheat on your wife, bro. They all do.
Right.
But like, it just like this beef kind of exposed a lot of people that would be down at 2-time their good friends, and he's one of them.
And DeRozan,
Good
Yeah,
friends,
dirty
though,
bastard.
like, I feel like they're industry friends.
Who, him and LeBron?
You don't
Yeah.
think that line gets blurred if your life is the industry?
If
the
you
line
go
that-
around each other's kids?
I feel like it gets blurred, but it could also be a one-sided relationship too. Like LeBron didn't have no tattoos of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like if Savannah was pregnant and having a youth, like I don't think LeBron's like, yo, Drake, I need you by my side for this. Like I think LeBron's calling his day ones that were at Irish and all them other high schools and shit.
Yeah.
But didn't LeBron pull up to like Drake's concerts back in the day, bringing his kids, shit like that? Like
That's some publicity shit. Like, oh,
I guess.
I'm here with my kids. I'm supporting Drake. Like, oh, LeBron's such a good guy. Look at him. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, but really, he just wants to be at the embassy fucking home.
Really, he just wants to be like, I think he always wants the right light shown on him or whatever.
So you think LeBron was faking it the whole time?
Not faking it, but like LeBron's just gonna go wherever the love is. Like,
He-
know what I mean?
He's
But, like,
very performative.
So whatever, however you put it, yeah. If he's performative, he still seems like a fake ass nigga to me.
fake is. I agree with fake. I agree with fake.
Yeah. I think all that falls under the category of fake nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But like, I just feel like, why is Drake surprised when the man has songs like "No Friends in the Industry"? Like the man has even on
No new friends.
no new friends. Even on the Future collab tape, the man has a whole track where he's talking about the uppers and the industry's going against me and
30
shit.
for 30.
30 for 30. So
Yeah.
like every album he's speaking about like don't trust the industry, and then he always like falls for it.
True.
Hey, he basically rapped his own fate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Jay-Z rapped how he was gonna slime Drake, right?
Basically.
on Lights Up, right?
Yeah.
Light up.
Yeah.
Light it up.
So
Look how they gonna distract you. Those silly rap views, like
yeah. So with this, I think it's a strategic release or strategic leak.
Oh, you don't think it's gonna be on Iceman?
No, I think it's going to be on Iceman,
Oh, gotcha.
but it's good enough. Like, you can't deny the timestamp record. It's rare that you hear a Drake timestamp record and you're like,
And because we didn't play the song, did we say what it's called?
It's 1 a.m. in Albany. I said that when we came back from the.
Even that's a Joe diss too.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Joe lives in Albany.
He doesn't live there, but like, I don't know. Where do you think the pod is, bro?
No, they're in Jersey.
Albany's like, it's closer to here.
Albany's not that far.
Okay.
Albany's like Buffalo, Rochester.
What's going on in Albany?
There's something else going on over there.
I'm gonna search rapper.
It's the capital of New York State. But it's far from New York City.
There's some deeper meaning of why he's calling it 1 a.m. in Albany.
But I think maybe like when Joe Budden was on like those indie circuits, doing like random shows everywhere, could have been one of those link ups.
Maybe.
You know, when like they were both kind of grinding?
Yeah.
It could have been one of those.
Yeah. But I feel that the reason that he let this one leak or the team let this one leak is because one day before the album, ain't nobody going to be like, oh, I ain't trying to hear that after hearing this.
But I think this would have hit harder within sequence of the album, bro. Like imagine like you put Iceman on, and then you hear LeBron catches shots, Kendrick catches shots, Joseph Anthony catches shots. It's like, woo! But like now it's like, we kind of know what to expect with the album, you know? So it's like...
Well, not really, because that's just the timestamp record. So those ones could go slow. Most of the time they are slower records. The whole rest of the album could be a bunch of bops, bro.
No, but I mean like in terms of, is he going to get back at Kendrick?
Yeah.
Is he going to send shots at LeBron? Okay, like now that surprise element is not there.
Yeah, question answered.
You know?
Yeah. Well, okay, we have that. Now, recently, there was some deletions and then re-uploads of Kendrick's music.
Your boy.
Yeah, boy. Right? I posted it up on my Instagram page that Kendrick's Not Like Us was deleted off of YouTube.
You guys wish.
Right? Well, within hours, or not even within hours, I think within the same hour. And not only that video, I think the Luther video was taken down too.
Yeah.
It was all re-uploaded with 0 added. So like...
At first, but the views were restored.
The original views?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not new views for it to get to that much, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. So why?
Well,
let's theorize.
You guys could theorize, but there's an A&R that I follow who's part of Audio Mac, who's like the A&R, you know, Brian Zazuk or something like that?
Yes.
Like, so he posted something about it, and I trust him as a source. He says, I can't say why it happened, but trust me, this is nothing significant. It was just like some dumb shit that just occurred.
Brother.
Bye. I mean,
brother.
I'm paraphrasing right now, but I can show you the tweet.
It's something insignificant a day before or 2 days before Iceman. Come on,
you said
fam.
The views came back too. Like, oh.
Yes, that's all fine and dandy, but the timing is kind of coincidental.
This is something I seen. I'm not sure how credible this person is. This is someone that's in the industry, you know. So, it says that his album updated because of a new licensing deal, which causes DSPs to re-upload for publishing splits and correct credits. But
right around Iceman time.
All right, maybe timing was on purpose just to fuck around a little bit. To take a little bit of spotlight away, but
I've been hearing rumors that Kendrick is starting his album rollout. Is that just like fan lore?
Cap.
Yeah.
That's cap.
Maybe. Can we pull this up on the screen right here?
Boy's still in hibernation mode.
Just started a rollout for his brand new album. The way things are looking, Kendrick Lamar is gearing up to drop a brand new album as he is currently rolling it out with a bunch of posters all around the major cities in the United States of America, like New York, Atlanta, and LA, with signs like this saying Giant. Now, what is very interesting about these posters is that on these papers that say Giant, there is even a QR code that takes you to a website. And when you go onto the specific website, it just cryptically shows you a message saying Giant with a video of a girl reading a book. And then she looks outside with a bunch of people just chanting the name Giant. Now, the reason as to why people think that Kendrick Lamar is behind this is because within the past few days, his streaming platforms have all been...
Look at the Kirko tweet. Right. Kirko doesn't mention Kendrick, doesn't assume to Kendrick.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it was associated with him, there would be more around that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
but this is not the first place that I've heard about a rumor of Kendrick maybe coming out with an album. I think I heard Ebro talking about that too.
They're talking about that Fireman bullshit.
Bro, ain't Fireman, come on, bro. I hope he believes in himself more than this, bro.
Yeah,
Like have your own moment in due time.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. It's gonna look bad, bro.
yeah.
At this point, it's gonna look. It's giving obsession.
I would bet a rack that Kendrick doesn't drop
Facts.
like in the next 6 months.
I really hope not, bro, because you're literally going to be using Drake for your rollout at this point. And then now
this
it's
is fake news.
yeah, and everything that Drake said or has been saying is gonna come true. Like, you need me to get famous.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick right now, he wouldn't even work with a rollout. He has to do like surprise drops. Like a rollout wouldn't really work for him right now.
Interesting.
Now
Say
I know.
more.
That's why GNX worked. You know what I mean? Like he needed that to happen. And especially now when it's like he's not the underdog anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Like Kendrick, he had the hive mind behind him.
Mm.
So people are rooting for Drake right now.
Yeah.
Like you see how the tide shifted right now. Everybody that was his hater before is like, they're at least curious on how Iceman's gonna be.
Oh, shit.
So is Drake like the underdog perception wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I feel like
become that.
I feel like he's always low key been that. Like even when he was in the Toronto scene, what do you mean? These guys were hating on him because he was too soft. He was getting hate because who's this like half Jewish, light skin? He's not.
No, point at me.
Your
Them
era,
guys, my generation.
Your generation.
Yeah,
Then he
yeah,
goes to America. He's like this Canadian kid. Like obviously he was like favored in some ways, but I also feel like he was like in a way an outsider. And I feel like he probably always kind of felt that way, low key.
He's probably like kind of enjoying this right now. Like now it feels like it's 09 again.
Yeah.
And like America didn't believe in me. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I just have to address
Straight
this
up.
point. I feel like from nothing was the same
Mhm.
to like, I want to say for all the dogs, or maybe certified lover. Not for all the dogs. I don't think it was the underdog them time.
But that was so much later.
Yeah, of course.
No, but
I
you said
agree.
he's always been the underdog.
Oh,
Always
no.
insinuates that. Always,
Okay,
you know?
fair. I mean, at one
No,
point
no,
he
no,
was
sorry,
like
sorry,
the
sorry.
powerhouse.
Not his whole career. No way.
But I feel like his
Drake's
roots.
been the biggest rapper in the world for,
That's
for
what I'm like,
15
what the
years.
fuck am I hearing right
No. When he came up, he was an underdog.
I agree.
And through some weird perception of this rap beef hivedom thing, now he's an underdog again. And he's probably reveling it in the studio. And it's probably the most inspired he's been in
Definitely.
in at least half a decade.
So hold on. Y'all don't think he was an underdog during the Pusha T times?
no.
Pusha T, bro.
Pusha T,
nobody-
Meek Mill, he was the favorite.
Nobody cared about that song unless you're like super on the internet, bro.
People only cared that Pusha T exposed him. Like, it wasn't like a lyrical prowess where it's like, oh wow, he duppied him. It was more so like, oh wait, you have a youth, my nigga?
But I feel like it more so extends to like any Canadian superstar. I feel like in general is an underdog in the American industry.
Mhm.
Like you can still be favored and have like underdog roots. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
sometimes the underdogs win, but you were still an underdog, you know?
Yeah.
Now you're big dog. Pause.
Yeah, it's a pyramid of cards, right? It's like, or it's a house of cards. Like, if you're from Canada and you're the biggest rapper in the world, like people have been waiting to like just swipe at those cards and make them drop.
Yes.
You know,
Keep in mind, hip hop is an American art form. My American cousins and stuff like that will remind me all the time, yo, this shit came from here, came from the Bronx, right? So somebody from outside has literally taken over the whole rap game, not just like the Canadian rap game.
Yeah.
All of the Americans listen to them more than all of the other Americans.
And I also think the fact that he's not necessarily like a street dude and he's Canadian, it's like Natural says, like you got to be undeniable. So I feel like in the underdog sense, people look for any reason to dismiss him, but can't, because like at the end of the day, you're going to go to the club, and that's what people are going to want to hear. They're going to want to hear Drake. You know,
Listen, I was in LA in February. Who do you think I heard more outside, Drake or Kendrick?
Really?
in LA.
In LA
Interesting.
at LA spots.
Because we be going to them liberal hipster spots and shit.
No, I'm talking about in LA spots.
Like where they be at.
Yes.
Oh, for real, eh?
Yeah. Who am I hearing more?
So you were hearing like one dance and controlling and shit?
Come on. What do the girls want to hear? At the end of the day, what do DJs play for?
Okay, well that's different. Obviously in the club, you're gonna hear Drake
Say
more than
outside.
Kendrick.
Where are you going to hear Kendrick more?
I'm just saying.
In any
outside,
context
maybe-
besides
you
like a
might hear
poetry
Kendrick
club?
more in like niggas' earphones, maybe. But I'm
Not
saying,
even that.
When I do like those poetry showcases and shit, like I play much more Kendrick than Drake. But that's one of the few that's one of the few spaces.
No one's trying to hear Rigor Mortis, bro.
When I say outside, that's not what I mean.
I know.
Guy said poetry, so
That's inside.
Girls are doing this freaking snap and shit. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
So okay, what do we expect? And I'm gonna cut the Rick Ross story. Okay, Rick Ross. I think
I don't even know why you even sent other topics in the chat. Like Iceman's not about to drop. There should be an Iceman dedicated episode.
The Rick Ross stuff is him trying to jump on the rollout. I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Right? I mean, yeah. It's
Everybody's trying to jump on the rollout of the Iceman thing. Right?
Including us. Everyone is trying to gain some sort of clout or
We're
traction.
part of the
from,
rollout at this point, dog.
We are.
Yeah.
Can I say this though? Like, it's kind of a little bit of a tangent though, but you guys are both DJs. Like, I don't ever remember a release date like Friday or I guess Thursday night as well, where I seen this many like artist nights in my life. Maybe on the woman tip, maybe like a Beyonce album or something that I'm not super remembering.
Or like Drake night.
Bro. There's one in Chicago. There's one in LA. There's one in Oakland. There's one in Orlando. There's one in Miami. There's one in New York. There's one everywhere. I'm like,
well, I'm Jamaican, but like,
maybe
when Vibes Cartel came out of jail,
okay,
everywhere had a Vibes Cartel party.
Everywhere had a Vibes.
Everywhere,
okay.
New York, London, niggas in New Zealand. I'm seeing people in Germany and shit.
All right, wait. That's a different release date.
That's releasing a person, not an album.
It's about like an album release date.
Fair enough.
And that's 15 years in the making
of anticipation.
I've never seen this in my life.
Yeah.
I know because I think Renaissance was a surprise drop. I believe the Beyonce one.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift.
Maybe Taylor Swift had some nights. You're right. Maybe.
Definitely, but we got to be in that world to even know.
I guess I'm just
No, I know for sure. Definitely Taylor Swift.
She has some nights. Okay.
She has some white party nights.
Yeah, those karaoke nights.
Was there a Mr. Morale night in 2022?
There was. I went to a silent listening party. Big salute to Marlon. He was the host. Right? It was like
I think that's a little different than what I'm talking about.
No, it was like in a nice club.
When they had the headphones.
With the headphones, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was it?
But it was like a release party or like a listening.
I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about.
But that's what you're talking about, though, right?
Nah. He's talking about like
this
artist is dropping an album.
They're only playing them the whole night,
and it's like, okay, because Kendrick is dropping, we're only playing Kendrick at Apartment 200 on Friday. Everybody pull up. Yeah. That's not happening, respectfully.
Yeah, well, it did happen because we listened to the whole album, but again, it was like everybody was walking around with headphones.
No, you're not. No, not like media. Because you're talking about media people come through and listen to the album. We're not talking about like an album
like a
release.
listening party. Yeah,
not a listening party. We're talking about like
an artist night.
Oh, because Drake is so late and we're also excited for the album.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to bump the album. We're just having a Drake night where we're just bumping straight Drake music.
Oh, I don't go out enough.
Yeah, like that's what's happening.
That's what's happening?
In every big city in America and Canada too, I guess, it's happening.
No, but you guys have done this in the past in Toronto then. For who?
I can't recall any other artist where this has happened. And it's happening all over America right now.
Give me a name.
Maybe Ye.
No.
But I'm not sure if it was to this caliber. So.
I was going to say, do you feel like the anticipation for this album, given where we're at from a social media perspective and like the rap feud, is this unprecedented?
It's the biggest rollout I can remember in my life.
I agree.
Hold on now. Biggest rollout?
For an album, for a specific project?
I can't. And maybe I'm just being a little myopic. I'm just thinking about what's happening right now. But help me out. Is there
what's another album that was this anticipated or could
when you
rival
say big, what do you mean?
like what other rollout built up this
chill
this anticipation like that? Like,
okay, that's different.
Okay,
I would say like was there a rollout for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
A little bit. There was. There's the every Friday. They were doing the Good Friday.
Good
Friday.
I think that was probably more rivaled.
Yeah, and we were mad young. We're in high school sometimes.
The
So maybe
only album I remember that had this anticipation, but it wasn't even an album. It was Kanye versus 50 Cent when Graduation and Curtis.
That's a roll up for both albums.
You know
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
I'll give it to that. I'll give it to that. That's a good call out.
But that was like HMV era where like you're walking by HMV and you see them facing off and stuff. But like from a digital perspective, like
okay, how about this? In the streaming era, this is the biggest rollout I could think of.
Yeah, you have to say that.
Is that fair enough?
Say that, bro.
Okay.
Kanye hasn't wiped out.
I was there back in them times, like pretty much an adult.
You're back when there were street teams.
Yeah. And that was a big moment. But it wasn't bigger than this.
What are you talking about?
The 50 Cent versus Kanye moment. I remember watching it on 106 and Park and everything. And I remember the excitement around it was big. Yeah. And it was a change in the way that like hip hop was moving forward. Mm-hmm. But like, fam, the amount of people that are like from different parts of the world and different camps have developed and all that. Like, this is a way bigger moment than that, in my opinion.
Especially in Canadian history. But I think the big reason why Graduation versus Curtis was like anticipated was because 50 Cent said he was going to retire if Kanye outsold him.
Yes.
So I think there was like more at stake. It almost became like a boxing match. But like for one album individually, I don't recall anyone creating this much hype.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted, because leading up to that, because remember the whole Taylor Swift thing happened and everything. So like,
it was kind of his comeback.
It was his comeback as well. And then when the album dropped, literally anywhere I went, that's all I heard, bro.
Yeah.
Low-key Life of Pablo, like if we're talking streaming era, like I remember that was a big deal too. I think there was like a lot of time where Kanye didn't drop anything, dropped Life of Pablo, and you had like Kanda and stuff.
I do remember he kind of fumbled that one though, because he uploaded it to like Tidal only. And then Tidal wasn't like registering sales. He kind of
re-released it.
He kind of fucked it up a little.
He edited it. I swear, like
and then he kept editing it and like I'm gonna fix waves. That was like a big thing, right?
I would say Kanye is the only artist that rivals Drake in this role.
It's just that
I ain't mad, but it's up there, yo. What I said, it was at least not insane. It sounded crazy at first, but it's not that insane.
No, I agree with you.
So, what do you guys expect as far as first week sales? Now that we've seen what the rollout has been, because remember, I've asked this question. I don't know, you weren't here for the episode where I asked what the what the first week sales might be, right? But we didn't have a rollout at that point. Now we have the Ice Cube. We have all of these different chapters.
Like, what else?
I'm trying to
Natural DM.
No, we have multiple sightings of music videos, filmings. Like an explosion happened at freaking Downsview Park.
Academics talking about it via us.
Yeah, fam. Like now we know there's a release date. We know the album's gonna. What do you think by the time this time next week is going to be the sales for first week?
Yo, I'm going to be so honest. Like ever since we stopped selling physical albums, like it's so hard for me to conceptualize album sales because the way they convert streams to sales and like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I want to say like 3, 4, 5 million, but I know that's crazy.
No. Based on, you got to go based on.
That's like, well, like, what is an album sale?
Okay, what you have to do is like you have to look at the landscape.
Mm-hmm.
I think Playboy Cardi sold around 300.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go 1 million.
I think. All right, relax. Drake said I think Drake would do like 450. Because even with COB, like Drake has only sold 1 million, like I think once or twice.
That's hard to do in these days and times.
Yeah, it's like
I think only Taylor Swift has done that.
Yeah, man's already doing 1 million in the streaming era.
That's crazy because Marshall Mathers LP sold 2 million in a week. And that was when physical albums were a thing. So
Lil Wayne's Carter 3 sold 1 million in a week.
Yeah, but like I just don't get how they conceptualize, like how they convert everything to YouTube views, like this individual streams.
Nah, they do like I think it's like 1,500 streams converts to one album sale type of thing.
Yeah,
like to me that's so weird though.
But you're not wrong, and it always changes, right? Because now I think they don't count YouTube anymore.
Yeah, YouTube said move and go.
Yeah, so they don't count YouTube anymore, so that changes things a little bit. But the best way to do it is the way that you preface right there is by like comparing it to what other artists did recently.
Yeah. Like I'm pulling up.
So J. Cole, I think that's a good example, right?
I think he did like 300,000 first week.
So I think Drake will do double that.
Double 300, so 600,000. right?
If he does 600, that'll be amazing.
I'm going to Millie. I don't care.
Yo, the man is beefing with his label, dog.
Yeah, you can't do a milli.
But is that gonna like affect the streams if it's
Yes.
Like a milli in this ecosystem is unprecedented unless you're like some type of pop star that gets played in Iowa.
Like Michael Jackson would have to like
Drake is getting played in Iowa and he is a pop star. Like he's Taylor Swift level.
Drake,
How
Michael
much did Taylor
Jackson.
Swift sell?
Oh, so I have the stats here. So the Tortured Poets department that was in 2024 sold 2.6 million equivalent units in the first week.
And the
US.
the reason why that happened is because
bundles, right?
she did bundles and she did like, oh, we have the blue version, the gold version.
Yes.
So her fans were buying the same album. It's the same album, but they wanted all the colors, fam. So like that's how she was kind of finessing it, you
And
know?
they plugged that out in 2025. So how much did the last one do? Because the last one wasn't Torture Port Society. The last one was something else. I'm forgetting what it's called.
The last one I'm seeing
the
here on the
album with
list.
Ophelia on it.
The one I'm seeing on the list here, if you could pull this up on the screen here, Jake, is Tortured Poets department, right?
Nah.
And then
She dropped
before
one
that,
last year.
1989 though, back in 2023, sold 1.6 million, fam.
We need one that's in the more similar ecosystem.
Wait. I know we're saying Taylor Swift's a pop star, but 2025, Life of a Showgirl, 4 million equivalent units in the first week.
What?
Reportedly the biggest debut week in modern Billboard history.
She did 4 million?
That was last year.
Oh my god!
So, bundles and you know what I mean?
You don't think Drake will have bundles maybe affiliated with clothing or like physical
Bro, the album
copies?
drops in 2 days.
Nah, yeah, but he's not a bundle nigga. He just drops the
exactly
one thing. Even when Travis Scott was abusing that, even when Nicki Minaj was abusing that, Drake never was a bundle nigga that tried to like up his. All he does is drop music. He doesn't even like abuse vinyls. Literally, all he does is drop his music, drop his digitals, and then you could get a CD if you want to. That's it.
So you guys think it's unfathomable that Drake could hit 1 million in a week when Taylor Swift hit 4?
Because he's not going to game the system. You need to game the system.
Exactly. Yo, what she was doing 4 months before, hey fans, pre-buy the vinyl and then pre-buy the bundle and then pre-buy all the colors. So like basically she had like 2 million sales before it, like months before it dropped, and then when it dropped, she gets like another couple million just off the listens and shit. Like, and the physicals and people that go out and buy, like her fans are crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm checking right now for Drake through ChatGPT. The only time that he did 1 million in the first week was on views.
One time, right?
Yeah, and that was 1.4 million.
But you don't think there's more anticipation
not even 1.4
now?
million. It was 1 million, not 1,400,000. It was like 1,000,004.
Oh, okay. So let's just say 1 million.
Yeah, basically.
So you don't think there's more anticipation now than there was for views?
Fuck the anticipation, dog. Back then, that was Lucian's like favorite dog.
Yeah.
So Lucian, they're putting views on every playlist. They throwing that shit everywhere, dog.
Crazy.
So you don't think he's gonna get any sort of support? So could we see it hitting less than 200K?
Nah.
He's not going out like that.
No, that would be crazy.
Not letting him
That
go
would be
like
a
that.
flop.
Even independent.
Facts.
Just even if he just puts a link in his bio,
Yeah.
he's gonna do more than that. But
Dark Lane demos. Well, that's Dark Lane demos. Like, okay, can you put this up on the screen, Drake? And Jake, call it Drake. This is like basically what Drake has been doing over the years. Okay, so Scorpion 700,000. That's a lot. More Life, which was just a playlist 500,000. Right, but the highest he's ever done was 1 million, and then Take Care did 600,000, which is great. But Scorpion was the most. I guess it's most anticipated.
What about Honestly Nevermind?
Honestly Nevermind has 204,000.
Bro, and that was like a throwaway. Like,
yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
He made that shit in like what 20 minutes.
Yeah, some sexy songs for you. 246,000, but that was like on a different label with Party Next Door. So you know what I'm saying? It's not Drake by himself, but For All the Dogs, 402,000. So like based on that,
okay, For All the
1 million is a stretch from the last numbers.
Yeah, 1 million won't happen.
So it's like 450. If he does 500, he's nice. If he does 600, like you said,
he's cooking.
That nigga's different, bro.
So
because GNX only did like what 300, just over 300. I think it was like 350 or something like that.
So what's the threshold where it's a flop? Like
200-something thousand.
So anything above that is expected.
Nah, due to perception, he can't sell less than Kendrick, bro.
Anything under 300,000 is a
He
flop.
can't sell less than Kendrick, respectfully, dog. The K-Boss are itching for something to run with, dog. Them niggas is like, oh, Not Like Us dropped 2 years ago. I've never ever celebrated a fucking 2-year release. It's always like, first year anniversary, 5 years, 10 years. So I'm like, yo, these niggas need something, bro. If Drake sells less than GNX.
Yeah, even if the number's Fugazi, it doesn't matter.
And that would also be a significant drop because even just looking at these numbers here, none of his solo albums have sold anything less than 600,000 or 500,000. And no, More Life is not even an album. It's a quote unquote playlist. So all his solo albums are 600,000 and up.
Honestly, Nevermind wasn't an album.
Yeah, but like it was like an experimental one. So like it was expected. Like there's one rap song on there.
That's like, to me, that's like counting like the untitled, like you know what I mean, the Kendrick untitled.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because even like
that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that one.
because even Certified Lover Boy did 613,000. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I didn't even remember it did that much.
In sales, Certified Lover Boy smoked Donda.
That's a lot.
But in feeling and in impact, you know what I mean? Like, they're bumping Donda down to this day. Rest in peace, you know what I mean? But we're not really bumping Certified Lover Boy.
Well, the thing is, the point is, like, that album wasn't really a smacker like that, and it still did 600K.
I don't understand why you hate me.
Wait. Can we just go around and state our numbers, and we'll see who's closest? I'm sticking with a milli. I don't care.
A milli.
I think it's gonna be his highest selling album.
Okay.
Salute.
You're entitled to your opinion. So cool. A milli. I'm gonna go with around 550,000.
Okay.
I'm going
600,000. Okay.
I'm gonna say 450. You know what I mean? Shoot, might even be 400. Like, I don't know. I don't think that like.
Yeah, it's tough when Lucian's against.
They're not gonna press the button.
Yeah, they're not pressing the button. Like right now, Drake's on his ones. Like even with this rollout, you can tell that man has to think of all this shit. Like that's why it's been staggered. Yeah. Like even with the ice blocks and everything, it's been kind of like a lull since then.
But how did Nokia go number 2 then? How'd that happen? Even
the Gamdom, bro.
So organically.
So I'm saying you could have organic bear sales on your own shit. Then.
But like it took a while. It's not like
it wasn't right away.
You know what I mean? Like the label is like, all right, fuck, bro. You guys and at a certain point it becomes undeniable.
Yeah, and let's clear up some things because we're using the word organically. Like inorganically means like some nefarious means or something. Right. Inorganically means the labels behind it, they're going to try to push it in as many playlists as possible, not bots. Right. Meaning like they're just going to put it, they're going to be in your favor, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so wait, I have a question. So if 1,500 streams is one album sale, right? Mm-hmm. So the amount of songs on an album will kind of impact the sales because there's more streams. So I calculate for 1 million album sales at 1,500, you need 1.5 billion streams. Mm-hmm. That's not unfathomable between every single platform. If he has like 20 songs between Apple Music, Spotify, I don't know. I'm just trying to cope for like my thing, but like it's not unreal.
It's not unfathomable. It's not
out of the realm of possibility.
It happened 10 years ago when Lucian was helping launch Apple Music with Views. That's when he was like lifting weights with Taylor Swift in the commercial.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, with Apple Music. Yeah. He was doing Bad Blood. He was singing Bad Blood with Kendrick, the Kendrick song with Taylor Swift.
Ironically enough.
Yeah.
But now when he's on an island, who knows?
But 1.5 billion streams is for 1 week of like, let's say 15, 20 songs. It's not like that's doable. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm thinking 800 million streams.
And that's why I respect artists these days that like they'll drop 10 songs on the album like Keem did, or like 12 songs.
Even GNX.
Like I was saying, like Kendrick did, you know? So like, whereas like he got that many streams first week, and he didn't have to put 30 songs like Chris Brown does. You know,
or like French Montana will do like a slowed version, super slowed version, and it's like 4 versions of each track, and then you have like 40, 50 tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually 1,500 for one album. Like, I just don't like that. I don't know.
Yeah. And
it's the equivalent monetarily.
I was about to say, if you get 1 million streams, you get like $1,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how much was it? An album used to go for what? $20, $15, $30?
Around that 18 to 20 bucks, something like that, depending.
So that's
You know
how
what I'm
much
saying?
like the streaming, like on average, they pay you. That's how they.
But isn't that crazy though? 1 million streams, you only get $1,500.
No, are you fucking that up? You,
No, I think. Wait, is it?
It's like there's a little more, a little less, but that's
okay.
that's kind of that's around what it is now. Real talk, bro.
Okay.
Like even with certain artists I deal with, like I dropped a track with Father Phyllis and shit, and like we had to discuss all that in the contracts and shit because like of course certain artists probably get more favor. They work out deals with the platform, but if you're just an independent artist going through DistroKid or United Masters or one of those ones, like if you get 1 million streams, you might get a 2 bands. It's US, you know what I mean? So
And in terms of the amount of tracks, how many tracks do you think he will have on Iceman? Like, what's the range?
21.
21
tracks is crazy.
That's what he normally does, like 18 to 22.
He's never had a concise album.
That's the problem, fam. Like, I don't like that when man's put too many tracks on the album. I've always had a complaint about Drake albums having too many songs. The best album from Drake to me was was the same, and that was a nice 16 songs.
But even Nothing Was the Same. There's a couple songs I don't like.
No, but I agree. Like to listen from top to bottom, Nothing Was the Same is like my favorite one to listen.
Yeah. It's an easier listen when you're not like, it feels like homework once you see like 23 tracks on the freaking track list, bro. And the tracks are not like a minute and a half. They're like 3 minutes and change, bro. You're like, bro, I got shit to do, dog.
No, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Ideally, one day he would do 10 songs, but he's explained this before. It's because he's a rapper, he's a singer, and then even within rapping, he does bangers, he does introspection.
Yeah.
So it's like he always wants to like feed like 3 different crowds. And so for him, it's a little bit more difficult than people that are more like one lane.
Yeah.
So you're saying 21 tracks? You think it's going to be around
20,
there?
yeah.
I'll go like 16.
16? You think you might do a shorter album this time, eh?
Maybe,
well,
yeah.
We will see. We will see. Iceman. Sorry.
You see how these other platforms are trying to break news now as well? I think Tony, Yayo, and Uncle Murda. What did they say? Future is going to be on.
Oh, what do you guys think about that? It sounds like Future's damn near confirmed on the album.
Yeah, I think that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. I
rate it still. That was the one person where we're like, if you guys get together, we understand.
No, we're never mad when Drake and Future collab. Like they make good music. So.
Yeah.
I think like Drake already like he fake has Atlanta without Future, right? But to really have Atlanta, you need Future too.
I was about to say like
come on.
Like, we broke the Lil Baby news.
We did.
Okay.
If Future's on it as well. If both of them are on there, did he run back to Atlanta?
But Atlanta's been running to him.
Jeez.
It's always been reciprocated both ways. Always.
Low-key, when Ak reacted to our clip, his take was the same thing where like Drake's not running to Atlanta. Lil Baby is cold as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Future obviously is not cold, but like
he'll always be good.
Could always do it a little heat though.
You know what I mean? Like it will definitely benefit Future to be
Thug. If Thug got on a song, and I don't know if Thug's on it, but if Thug got on a song with Drake and Future, and it doesn't even have to be that good, cough, cough, way too sexy, and and then they drop, that would be a stimulus for him too.
Yeah, Young Thug needs that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they need him more than he needs them, bro.
Do you think there'll be at least one West Coast artist on the album?
Like,
no.
I don't know.
And it's not because there's no, like, he has beef with
back
the West
in the
Coast
days,
like
rest in peace, it could have been Draco.
Oh, that would have been fire.
And I don't know if the game would be relevant enough to put him on an album now. Maybe to talk some shit at the end of a song or something.
Gunplay.
Yeah, like, and everybody else is down with them mans over there. Like, it would be a power play maybe if he got like AZ Chikes or somebody and be like, yo, wasn't he on GNX? But like, who cares?
Izzy check. What did Joey Badass call him again?
Ass cheeks.
Yeah, so funny, bro.
So it's like there's nobody really not to diss the West Coast, because salute to the West Coast. I know you guys have a lot of talent and you guys have a lot of West Coast viewers, but there's nobody that he could draw for that's not in their camp, that's relevant enough.
Yeah, not a rapper, but Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, Ty Dolla $ign would be a good get for sure.
Yeah.
And they have good chemistry.
Did Ty Dolla $ign go to the pop out? Like, was he one of the performers there?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Right?
Nah,
So
nah.
maybe
He was
Ty
too
Dolla
busy running
$ign.
around with
Yo,
right?
I'm still tripping at the weekend being over there. Like, what are you doing over there, gang?
Nah, it gets deep.
I don't give-
Sometimes, like, the
I don't give
enemy
a-
of my enemy is
I don't
my
give
friend.
I don't give a fuck how deep it is, bro. I don't care how bad I hate my enemy, bro. I'm not going to some next concert that's just hating on my city for
I was
6
gonna
hours,
say it's
bro.
more about where you're from at that
It's-
point.
Wait, was the
it's-
weekend there?
He was
He was
there,
standing
bro.
there, jumping around, enjoying himself.
That was so
He had
nasty.
like a plaid jacket on, trying to be all West Coasting and shit. He was doing too much.
Clean the
But listen-
six when you may get to run from it.
I think we've done enough Drake talk for the pod. We can get to some other topics here, man. Salute to Iceman,
Yeah.
right? Look out for the
man.
album, right? Oh, watch out.
Holy smokes.
Right?
It's a fragile.
Iceman album out now. Probably by the time people hear this pod.
Before we get to topics,
Oh, yeah, you want to bring something up?
I do want to page you on something, but before that, you have a funny story that I feel like you should tell Friday.
Oh, my God.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Talk to me.
Yo.
Hilarious story.
Yo, my Monday started ridiculously, bro. And it might have been because of you, bro.
What?
Yo, what the hell, gang? So I have this insane commute in the morning, whatever. I take the subway to Saga every Monday. And I'm mad tired as I'm hopping onto the subway. And it's this dude with a Heineken in his hand. And he's kind of tweaking, but whatever. I don't judge. And then it's 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, are you that content creator guy, bro? I'm like, yeah. Then I just like, fist bump him, whatever. Like, always respect. If people recognize what I do, like,
Right.
whatever you're on, like, it's always respect, right? Like, I wasn't trying to long talk because I was tired. So I go to the end of the subway. This guy starts following me, yo. This guy starts following me. He pulls up to me, and now he's in my grill, yo.
Holy shit.
And he's like, so, yo, you think I'm a TTC bum, eh? Yeah, Friday from We Love Hip Hop. Is that what you think I am, bro? Is that what you think I am, bro? You're a fucking goof, yo. Suck your mom. He's like spitting.
What?
He's like spitting in my face. He's like, bro, he's trying to fight me, bro. Subway at 8 a.m., bro.
What do you look like, Kenny?
Yo.
Tell me behind the scenes. But
Yo, I'm like, what did Friday say about this guy? And how out of it is this guy to think I'm Friday?
wow.
He thought I was you, gang.
you guys
Did you
don't
feel
even look alike.
disrespected?
Nah.
Yeah, you did.
No, actually, you know why I didn't?
Did you take it as a compliment?
I didn't take it as either, but it's just weird because it's like when people are in the same like atmosphere as you, sometimes you get mistaken for them. You know what I mean? It's not, you don't even look like them or
Literally.
anything. Like me and Trezor were talking about on the pod, like back in the day, they used to think we were Toronto guy Cody.
Friday's taking this as a compliment.
Huh?
He's like, oh, I'm 50 looking like a 30-year-old nigga.
No, I'm more worried, bro.
Bruh, but I'm like, and then, I mean, long story short, like, he was paging me, like, I could tell he wanted to fight or whatever, but I'm used to dealing with these guys. I just look straight. He's like, yo, why are you moving your eyes like that? He was just trying to fight me for no reason, then he got up at the next stop, but
What?
that's what it was.
So that's what I'm expecting when I bump into this person? Holy shit.
I think it was just a tweaker, though. I don't think it was like...
I think it was just a tweaker, probably. You know what I mean? But
No, fam. No.
at the same time, I was a little. He was like saying specific shit about what you've said about some TTC bum.
No, but take it in. The man's on the subway with a Heineken bottle. You have to be a
Heineken,
different kind of nigga to do that.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. on a
8 a.m.
Monday morning,
on a
bro.
Monday morning.
So shit, I might have pissed off a junkie.
Right. Okay. So, but you haven't went on no rant about like.
I have multiple
TTC.
rants,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
So I can't pinpoint a rant, man. That's like finding a needle in a haystack, bro. Come on, fam. But that's kind of. Listen, I'm glad that you're safe.
Yeah.
And you didn't catch any violence on my name.
I didn't know where it was gonna go. But
that's crazy. But I'm just thinking to myself, when I do actually bump into that person and he's like, "Are you Friday?" I might have to just say no. Holy. But we'll talk behind the scenes just so I can get a proper description and maybe we could do a composite sketch of who this person is. Like,
if you're listening, bro, I got no beef against
you. If you're listening, suck your mom, bro.
if he's white, I think I know who it is.
That was a brother, man.
Oh, okay.
That was a brother. For sure.
Okay. I was like, maybe it's Mad Russian.
So I was listening to the pod and I heard that story. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. I'm like, okay, big, like they mentioned our pod on their pod. I'm enjoying this. I'm looking at the timestamps and I seen that you guys had like a whole 30-minute dissection on Iceman. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be an amazing episode. I'm listening. And by the time I get to the end of the episode, I'm like, yo, these pretentious diary niggas, there's some assholes. And the reason why I say that, I'm just podding right now. I don't really think you guys are assholes. I'm just podding. But like, yo, you guys talked about Iceman for 30 minutes. You guys brought up Charlemagne. You guys brought up freaking the random shadow in the CN Tower. We didn't even know what that is. Yeah. You guys are bringing up random shit. There's a podcast in your city that broke major news for Iceman. Not once, but twice in 1 week. You guys spoke about Drake for 30 minutes. You guys brought up Friday's fan, who was a homeless bum. You know what I mean? But you guys can't bring up the fact that we broke. Like, come on, fam.
You know what? That was a slip up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course we should have brought that up. You know what I mean? Because on the board that day, it was just like, should we even talk about Iceman? It didn't drop yet. You know what I mean? So we were just like shooting the shit about it. But of course, we should have brought it up, and we'll bring it up on Monday, Tuesday.
It's too late. It's too late, bro. Nah. We don't need the sympathy shout-outs, you know? Damn,
bro. Maybe you wanted more smoke, but...
It'd be like that in your own city.
Because sometimes, Yeah,
we should have brought it up for sure. But I will say, when it comes to stuff like that, that's on me, because I'm gonna have to be the one to be like, yo, by the way, this shit happened. Bam.
You're the connector.
Zoe has no idea about what.
And I don't think it was intentionally you guys didn't bring it up.
Zoe was aware of the Charlemagne shit. She's aware of everything else, but she wasn't aware of this. Clyde.
What was the Charlemagne thing again?
He's gonna be dissing a bunch of people.
He's gonna be
predictions and stuff.
Dissing Khaled or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know about that. But I mean, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind for real. And maybe she's seen it, but I'm gonna have to be the one to bring something like that up. So that's on me.
The fine details.
I feel like, you know what I mean? And shout out to the 9% of women that watch the pod. But because you guys have a woman running the ship over there, sometimes
it gets steered.
Her emotions could get in the way of delivering the products. You know what I mean? Because I feel like she could see certain shit, and because natural swipe.
You think so?
It's Friday, swipe, or it's like I don't want to highlight this shit. You know what I mean? And like,
hold on, not to interrupt you. That's not I don't think that's a Zoe thing, fam. That might be a Toronto thing.
To like not big up other platforms.
Yes, because that's not like.
I'm not saying it specifically her, but right now we're talking about them.
No, but I swear you guys are cool. She was gonna pull up to the pod.
She was going to. What happened, fam?
Ooh, yo.
Well, it's not. But I did talk to her about that. I'm like, yo, what the hell are you gonna? Because I seen you at the Revelers thing.
No, exactly.
And you're like, when the hell is Zoe gonna be on the pod? Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. Yeah, I mean, but it got weird because the past month she was on the pod, and then the next day the Raptors thing, and then work, and then bam. So she just needed like a little
busy, fam.
Yeah, but now she should be be good.
She went on a pod tour though, right?
She did. She does like it was like
and then skipped us.
That's the opposite of a pod tour. That's a bad.
That's a pod detour.
Hold on. Did I miss something? You didn't put something in the group chat? Is this the let's bring Mucho into ambush?
Yeah, it feels like it.
There's a little bit of a hot seat moment. A little bit of a hot seat moment.
But you asked her about a Wednesday, and those were like weekends. So it was like a Wednesday. It didn't work.
Do you think, and maybe not just Zoe, but maybe you guys too, do you think there's an element of competition with us?
I don't think so. I think we're better together, bro. Like I don't, because sometimes people like look at podcasts just like rappers or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, but cross-pollinating is good, bro.
Yeah.
So like I like going to extra gravy stuff. Whenever you guys invite me, I fuck with being over here. But I think sometimes like we're trying to like almost not talk too much about Drake. So like we try to breeze past Iceman, no pun intended, because it didn't drop yet. And so like important details like that got like forgotten, but it's not
nothing malicious behind it.
It's all love. It's all love.
I do agree that we are better together. And like I said, like that's why I do try to collab with as many creators as possible.
Of course.
You know, I don't think any DJ collabs with more creators in the city than me. That's why I literally hollered at you to pull up, because I'm like, yo, we're talking about Iceman. It only makes sense that Rosie's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I hit you up mad late. It was mad last minute too.
Not facts. And salute, because like I'll be gone for 2 weeks after this. So
No, I agree, like better together, but like, you know, you guys have never invited me or Natural on, or you know, I thought we were better together.
Well, I will.
I know it's Zoe too, but
yeah, no, I will say this, like that's bridging the gap. Like you inviting her on after low key dissing her. That's bridging the gap.
Yeah.
Then the rest could happen. Yeah, I mean, and of course we invited Friday already after I fucked up his name.
yeah, that was. Would you come, Freddie?
Yeah. It's baby steps. Baby steps.
So everything in due time. But me, I'm super like.
No, you're
solid. You're solid. Definitely.
This guy's good, man.
He's the diplomat.
All right, fellas, lower your weapons. Lower your weapons. Holster.
This guy handled it without breaking a sweat.
We can get to the topics.
Okay, I got just maybe one or two more topics left over here. Did you guys? Well, there's no way you didn't see this whole Patek Philippe, or is it not Patek? The AP and Swatch collabo, and everybody's getting all up in arms about it.
Stupid.
Some people are into it, but I think DDG was very upset. I'll play a clip from what DDG was saying about this thing here. You can pull this up here, Jake. Oh, actually, this is not DDG.
You're not a customer of AP.
This is the guy. He's Nick Lee. He helps run his wife's company. She's a streamer. I forget her name. She's like a big time streamer. They make millions of dollars. You know her name?
I don't know her name, but before you play this clip, I'll just give context because he's going to reply to what DDG is saying.
Yeah.
What DDG said is like, oh, AP is dropping this collab. I just bought a $200,000 AP. Now I'm never going to buy their shit again because I feel like if every nigga could have my stuff.
DDG, listen.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. No girl's going to be able to tell the difference. Like, man went on a whole tirade.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't even get it from the store. I got it I got it resale. So
you
I had
an extra 20 bands for the resale.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's what DDG's stance was on.
Yeah. So now this guy, Nick Lee, he basically responded and he said this to him.
You're not a customer of AP. You're their customer's customer. You can be a customer of AP. How does it sound if you could go to a AP penthouse, right, in West Hollywood, and you could overlook at the skyline of, Los Angeles. They bring you whatever drink you want, whatever food you want, and then they show you every AP they have, and you get to buy them at retail. How does that sound? You don't have to buy fucking code 1159 first. You just go straight for the fucking octagonal Royal Oak.
Okay, whatever. He's just talking all that big money talk. But are you guys mad at this collabo?
For context for the audience, basically AP Audemars Piguet, super luxurious watch brand company. Like I said, 200 bands for the watches, 100 bands,
300 bands.
It goes crazy. Even a mill, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
They are having a collab with Swatch. Swatch is like your everyday brand, your runner's brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no plastic tingly things,
people
But
know Swatch.
But Swatch is like one of the biggest watch companies as well.
This is true.
So they're having a collab, not really merging or whatever. And I think AP, they did want to drop like, I guess, a budget version, but they were having, I guess, discrepancies with one of the, not really the manufacturers, but like the shape they're trying to do. It was already
to get a copyright.
It was already in the market or whatever. So this collab kind of like I guess, eased that problem and allowed them to kind of get in that way?
Yeah. So basically, what the thing with the shape is that they were trying to get a patent on the shape that they have because there was too many fakes that were getting created. They got turned down for making the patent because the shape was too regular as far as like shapes out there. So they got turned down as far as getting that shape patent. So they're saying, and this is in theory, that their solution to that was doing the collab with Swatch so that people would be buying directly from them because people are buying too many secondhand market APs also. You know what I'm saying? Also, with this whole Swatch thing, they're not wristband watches. Yeah. They're like hanging on a freaking string thing. So you're not going to get like a sick wristband one. You have to take the thing off the string and put your own wristband on it.
Well, it's just modular, right? So the most common way it's going to look is it's going to be a pocket watch.
Exactly.
But I believe you could turn it into a wristwatch as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, does that devalue it? They're the ones responsible for it. You know what I'm saying?
So from what I understand, there's another very big watch company that I'm forgetting right now, but they did the same thing. Their whole thing when they do this is they want to create, especially with younger people, like a contingent of like aspirational customers,
right?
Who get a product that everybody could tell is not an actual AP, but now they get very impressed by the movements, the way that it's set up and stuff like that.
It's like your entryway into our clientele.
Exactly. And then one of them is going to make it big one day, out of 1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then now when those signs go up and they say $1 million for this watch, it's going to be someone saying, "Nah, I got it for $1.2 million," and just that, it was worth it.
That and like now they have a whole new demographic of people that they never had before. The real watch enthusiasts that were buying APs and stuff before, like they're not cheesed at this because they know there's levels to this shit. Like when Apple dropped their 6S, 7, when they're doing the S series and shit, the people that were buying the Pro Maxes didn't stop buying the Pro Maxes because there's now a cheap alternative. It just allowed the brokies like me at the time to be on the wave too. At the time, on period.
Even with the Team Jordan, I was telling you guys, like my homie made fun of me back in the days for wearing the Team Jordans because wearing Jordans was because like what the hell? I'm wearing I didn't know it was a violation.
Back in the day, though, what was this?
Like this is like early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
The Mexican Jordans is crazy.
No, but like these were legit from Foot Locker. I thought I was doing my big one.
Right.
And I was like, oh, these are pretty inexpensive. I didn't know why until my homie made fun of me because real Jordan connoisseurs were still buying real Jordans.
Exactly.
But having a whole line of Team Jordans didn't devalue the Jordans.
Exactly. Very good point.
Now you have like this 40-year-old like that's not really tapped in. Like
I wasn't 40 at the time.
No, I'm not saying you were. No. I'm saying like
that boy said you're a 40 in 2000.
That boy saying you're 60 right now.
No, I'm saying like the white suburban dad, white picket fence, like, oh, I want to get a pair of Jordans and be cool type. You know what I mean? They could go get like. I seen like golf type Jordans and shit. You know what I mean? Where like mans could rock that on the golf course.
Yeah, and it doesn't make. Well, you know what? Actually. When was the last time you seen people really rocking Jordans like that?
Yesterday.
Nah, people are still on it still.
Like for that price point, or like, are they really worth it at the same price point?
It's just because the whole sneaker market is in a weird place right now, and people don't really have bread to go crazy on sneakers. Before you were able to like line up outside the stores, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
like everything kind of changed, so like it's different. A lot of like Go and StockX. I think StockX got exposed for selling fakes.
A couple, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the sneaker market is just in a weird place. So I don't think it's just Jordan.
It's also too that like the designer sneakers came in the market a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, like the demographic that would have bought designer sneakers, they would have just bought Jordans.
They would have bought Jordans because they were like $350, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's say another watch company like Rolex decided to do the same thing. Is it going to devalue the Rolex?
I'm sorry, it's happened before. I'm going to try to find it, but it's happened. But like, this is not unprecedented.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go first.
No, I was gonna say like I do like the idea of making some sort of like affordable product that still falls in line, makes you feel like okay, like I have an AP, even though it's not a real AP or whatever. But imagine if Nobu did a collab with McDonald's. Like in a way, it kind of ruins how they're both food. McDonald's is a big company.
Nah, but McDonald's is
the biggest restaurant in the world.
But McDonald's is associated with poison and shit. You know what I mean? Like no one associates Swatch with negative stuff. It's like,
is it high quality? Is it associated with high quality?
It is. Like people like, or remember,
like,
it's not like the Walmart cheap shit. Like even to buy a Swatch watch, you're paying like a 70, 80 bucks. Maybe
that's
even
so
like a $2
compared
bills.
to APs and freaking Rollies that are like tens and hundreds of thousands. Like that is pretty. I think the Nobu and McDonald's thing is a little closer, low key.
Like the price point on these things are going to be like $300.
300. Okay, I looked up today because I want to get one. Canadian is like $5 bro. So I feel what you're saying with the McDonald's, but I just think it doesn't hit the same because when you just think of McDonald's, you just automatically think of like the most toxic shit.
Okay, let's say Burger King. Forget McDonald's. Let's say Burger King or Wendy's. Any like fast food burger joint, and Nobu.
That will slap.
It'll slap for the fast food place, but for Nobu, it's kind of looking like you're kind of like lowering your value, and for them, they're kind of like upping their value.
Look at when Kanye and Balenciaga was doing the Gap collab. Yo, them shits was flying off the shelves, bro. They dropped like it looked like a garbage bag, bro. It was like a tote bag. Niggas was buying that shit out, fam, just because it was a Kanye, Balenciaga, and Gap collab, fam. When Maison Margiela collabed with H&M,
I was about to say
same shit, bro.
H&M does that every 6 months.
You know what I mean? So like,
and sorry, the other watch company that did that was this one's a little bit more low key and they're a little less expensive. They're more like Rolex prices. But you guys know Omega watches?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Omega already did a collab with Swatch, and nothing happened to their
you know what I mean?
The price of their watches or the demand of their upscale watches.
I just think a lot of the value for like these materialistic luxury things come from the exclusivity.
But nothing happened to Omega after they.
Nothing happened to them.
The
yeah, you're right. They still maintain their value. It might increase your value. You're gonna get more sales.
Bro, no one is gonna look at this Swatch AP collab and look at like a $200,000 AP. And be like, those are the same things.
No, you're right.
It's kind of like, bro, I used to have a Chrysler 300, nigga. I felt amazing.
A Chrysler 300.
I felt amazing until I pulled up to an actual fucking Phantom, nigga.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, now you just drive ahead. I'm going left here.
Oh, you didn't roll that window like
No.
I'm going left here.
The Chrysler 300s weren't trying to look like the Rolls. They were trying to look like the Bentleys.
The Bentleys, that's what it is.
Yeah. When you see a real Bentley pulled up next to a Chrysler 300, you're like, yeah, a little different. You know what I'm saying? That car looks a little heavier than mine.
You know what I mean?
I do think it gives people like, let's say like lower middle class people like something to look forward to, like, or like a young kid. And then like when they get older, they'll have it. Oh, I remember I could only afford the AP Swatch, but now I can afford a real AP, like, you know? So I think it's smart.
No, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I think the one thing with DDG crashing out and stuff like that, he's trying to go viral from it, but I don't think he's as mad at it as he's acting like.
That's one thing I like about doing this podcasting stuff or just creating content in general. You could tell when a nigga's just putting it on. Man.
Yeah.
Like, he don't care.
Yeah, you're not actually passionate about
No, because he stole the moment, right? Like once they dropped the news, I seen a couple of other people. I seen Aiden Ross react to it and a few other people react to it. And once he gave his reaction and he gave like the most elitist reaction that he can give. It was just like, oh, did you hear what DDG said about the watch collab? And I was like, yo, who give a fuck on what DDG got to say at a time like this? Like,
now that you guys say that, it kind of makes sense because anytime he's going back and forth with someone, he always resorts to, I got more money than you.
More money, yeah.
So he could just be feeding into the narrative. You know what I mean? So I could see him like putting it on to feed into cringe.
But I feel like everyone does like the pocket checking or whatever it's called, where
pocket watching.
I guess pocket. No, it's like when you check someone with like how much money you're worth.
Oh,
there's a word for it. I don't know.
I like
flexing.
Checking, even if you just.
I don't know. It's not flexing.
No, it kind of is flexing.
It is. But I feel like Toronto does it, but we do it with views. And money, but it'll also be like, yo, how many subscribers you got? How many followers you got? Look how many likes you got on this picture. That's his specialty still.
Nah, I feel like it depends. it depends on the circumstance. You know what I mean? Like if a creator is getting at you, you know what I mean? You could roast their creations. But DDG, like no matter whoever's getting at him, like it could be a random person in chat. That's like he just spams it. You're I have more money than you, so it doesn't matter. Well, I have more money than
like
you. Know
financial shaming.
Exactly. Like so, if someone pulls up, if someone tries to page me on roads, I'm not gonna say, "Well, I have more views. I have more views than you." So, like, you know what I mean?
What would you say though? I have more money than you.
If someone tried to page me on road,
like you're not gonna like bring a point of comparison. You probably just defend yourself or whatever. But like
exactly.
Yeah, you're not gonna be like, well, I got more dollars because you don't know if that guy has more dollars than you.
Shit.
You know
that shit only works online, fam. You know what I'm saying? It only works when you have the chat rolling in the bottom and like, you know what I'm saying? You could react to the chat and be like, I got more money than you, or you could pull up your stack and stuff like that. But like if you're on the road, ain't nobody pulling out a stack like I got more money than you. That shit's getting snatched, bro. I'm sorry, fam. Don't say that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But listen, salute to AP, bro. Like I've never thought that I even would care about AP. So I might even go get me one. But to be honest, by the time this drops, because it's a limited edition, it's going to be like $2,500.
So it'll increase in value. So it might be worth it to get one right now.
Yeah.
If you can.
Get you a pocket swatch.
Bro, you're already buying it from the resale.
They're fire still.
Yeah, you're technically already buying it from the resale at this point.
Well, you know, some people like the fashion niggas, you know what I mean? Like accessories are a huge thing.
Yeah.
Especially like when you put an outfit together.
Yeah.
It looks completely different when like you add the belt, the bag, the scarf, your watch, ear, you know, your shit, you know what I mean? Like it's a new fit now. And I was like, oh shit, he has that shit on. You pull out your pocket watch, you're a different guy.
Pocket watch is crazy.
The shit gonna look good in some pictures.
Bro, but don't you, man, ever had G-Shocks?
G-Shock, Casio.
That was the era. Yo, the Casio, those are fire.
I love those to this day. Like, there's just something very nostalgic about them.
I had the good one. But I didn't have.
You had the
I
what?
had the little gold one.
Oh, why?
But not for that.
I thought we all had it.
Hey, yo, chill.
Hey, yo. Okay, I got one more topic for us. Okay, and like I said, we're gonna cut the show a little bit. Sorry, my bad. We're going to cut the show a little bit shorter because right after this show premieres, I'm flying over to the live stream over at What's the Dirt to do that live stream.
Salute, What's the Dirt?
Right, salute to What's the Dirt. I just wanted to give you guys a view of the GTA crime stats. Okay.
Nice.
For 2026.
My history with the police to check the crime rate.
So this is courtesy of Crime in the GTA over on Reddit. Right now, and this is 2026 crime stats.
Shootings.
All right. So businesses, religious sites is the lowest, right? Tow trucks, I guess, is the highest.
Who made this, bro? They misspelled business, I think.
They did. Persons, vehicles, right?
And they misspelled vehicle. What the yo,
bro? Friday, we should not be looking at this as a serious source. Who made
Vic
this?
Heil, who? That sounds like some German shit.
But it said total shooting 74. Is
that? Yeah, in 2026. That's true.
No, man.
Already.
The stats probably true. They just like
the sources are right, but the compiling is crazy.
Yeah.
And the graph was ugly as hell. I'm like, yo,
I know.
Who made this?
Definitely an old head. That's some old head shit.
But I don't know. What's your thoughts about it? I don't even.
Well, we've gone down substantially over the years, fam. So even though
is this year 71st shootings, it's been 5 months. Is that good or bad?
I have no frame of reference at all. I don't know what that
How much did we do last year? Shootings.
Yeah.
Shootings last year in Toronto.
I feel like good is 0. You know what I mean? Like,
good is 0. Yes,
anything because of that is just like, oh shit, we have a problem, guys.
But yo, tow trucks, that does get wild, eh?
Look at that's what I was saying. Like, even though those graphs look fucked up,
the
tow trucks is out of the sky in comparison to everything else, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the lead right there. The fact that tow trucks get shot up more than anything.
Bruh.
My boy worked in tow trucks in Hamilton and he used to say how wild it was over there.
Yeah. And the religious stuff is starting to happen a lot too. It's a little bit lower on this scale right now, but there's been a lot more shootings at synagogues. There's been a few mosques, but it's been mainly synagogues right now. They've been going like there was one the other day with not a real gun, what we reported on, a replica gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What they doing? Just shooting at a wall?
I don't know if it's shooting at the wall.
They're
or
just
shooting
targeting
windows and
Jewish
shit.
people, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking up some stats right now for the shootings in Toronto in 2025.
And these are reported shootings, by the way. There's probably so many more that we just never hear about, low key.
Yeah.
These days, you think so? You think people will hear gunshots and not call feds?
Yes, bro. I don't want to say too much, but like there are a lot of functional murderers in the city.
That's different.
And they're shooting all the time, and they're not. No one's report. Like they just get away with it all the time. Like
Doesn't mean it's not being reported though.
it does. There's no like. I don't want to say too much.
Okay. I think what you're referring to is like, okay, like let's say a man's out on a hit. I think if he does the hit neatly,
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
then like it's kind of like, oh, if you what is that line? It's something about the forest and the trees. You know,
Yeah, if a tree falls in the forest and there was nobody there to witness it, did it make a sound?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I feel like in those instances, there's no one there to report it. They didn't neatly cover their tracks. So yeah, I don't really count those. I think this is more like public shootings, like shootings where someone else was aware of it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they said in 2024 there was 461 shootings and firearm discharges.
2024?
Yeah.
461 reported shootings.
For the year, though.
For the year.
But I guess
we're not even.
Yeah, we're almost halfway.
We're almost halfway through.
We're not even halfway to that. Damn, that's aggressive.
Let's go.
Yo.
So are we on an upscale or are we on a downscale?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're not even at the summer yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess, yeah, summer gets hot, right?
I don't know. I feel like it's safer over the last few. I feel safer in Toronto now.
Listen, I got no. Yeah, I feel good walking anywhere in Toronto. To be honest.
I do too, but that's because like I'm low key religious, so I always feel like God's protecting me, you know. But I do think that like it depends what circles you hang out in. Like I feel like you could go your whole life living in the city and never interact or have any sort of like interaction with a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you could be 11 years old and you're already seeing straps. You know.
I don't feel safer now, but it's just because, okay, like when I was living in Scarborough, I don't have to like worry about Mandem, and Mandem don't really be spinning like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now that I live downtown, there's so many buckets and junkies and shit. Like sometimes if it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., like I have a chatty at the crib, like bitches always be hungry, always be thirsty. Like sometimes I have to run to the convenience store, the 24-hour ones. Dog, it feels like zombie land when I go out there, fam. Like niggas is there out of it and shit. I have to be like dodging these zombie niggas and like
leaned over.
I just started watching Walking Dead recently, bro, and like the comparisons is crazy.
But I also think like those threats aren't like gun based. Like I feel like those guys might like shank you or like just like even just like punch you or something, you know. But like I feel like because guns are a little expensive and like there's more risk, like more times people who have them aren't like. They're not just gonna randomly like use it on someone unless they're like a serial killer. Or something.
But we have seen like an uptick in like those home invasion videos that you see on the news of like a bunch of people running into some house in Vaughan or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's not necessarily always shootings happening, but there's like a lot of crimes.
Home invasions, carjackings. You should be scared of those.
Yo, even Kyle from Nelk, they just got their car stolen.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yo, why does that nigga look 40?
Bro, not too much on Kyle. We just got to follow.
Big up, first of all, big up Kyle.
Why do you age like that?
Yo, bro.
No disrespect. Salute a Saga legend. But I'm like, who is
Yo, the man has been partying on YouTube for like 10 years straight.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I
They've
mean?
been going hard for the last 10 years. And you interview Trump and Netanyahu, fam. I think you might put some age on after. You know what I'm saying?
He's just working. He's working hard, bro.
And like, just imagine the stress of running like a multi-million-dollar company that like, of course, like you wanted it to get there. But when it actually gets there, just imagine all the moving parts and it all falls on you. You have all these employees. You have to take care of their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, niggas want to sue you. Ex-members are trying to put out hit pieces on you and shit. It's like, fuck, dog, I'm only 30 years old. Let me go on.
And then you have your own life to worry. That's like besides you. That's just your professional life. Now you have your personal life. Probably have shotties that are like complaining or
family.
Yeah, people asking for money.
Listen, fam, this This is nowhere near a multi-million-dollar company or whatever, billion-dollar company. And I started the show, even though I'm way older, but I started the show with like a salt and pepper kind of look. Even like actually all dark, fam.
No pepper, eh?
No more pepper, fam. Just salt, fam. Like, and I started noticing it, fam. It's just over like, besides aging, obviously, like
that entrepreneurial life is different.
fam, it'll stress you out.
And
fam.
I'm not gonna lie, like alcohol will age you more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like he like has his fitness content, like he does like his gym stuff, but like, bro, you drink, like it's gonna affect your skin and your aging and like your DNA and mitochondria, all that. You know,
hit up Clav, bro.
No. I think he already has Clav's number. But listen,
big
man.
up on the follow though. I didn't know he followed you.
Yeah, big up the Kyle, man. Big up the Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Us Canadians gotta stick
legend,
together.
You know what I mean? I just hope everything's good.
You amaze me more and more each day, Friday.
Hey, listen, bro.
Saga legend, but you're wild in like interviewing Mentanao and stuff. Like, calm down.
You wouldn't do that, bro?
No.
Pretentious diaries, I'm sure you guys.
All of us here would interview and how, if we had the chance. Maybe the realm of questioning would be different, but like that opportunity.
Not even the opportunity to page him.
Page him?
You wouldn't want to page him?
You're paging him in front of Mossad.
In front of what?
Mossad.
Okay, you talk to him about that. I don't know about that.
The Mossad, like the Israeli, like
CIA or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like their
top shot does.
They're not going to approve. They're going to have to approve the realm of questioning. It's going to be very.
You're gonna be propagandizing him.
That's usually what it is.
So what's the point?
I just feel like they're not going to be able to smoke you for asking questions.
You're not going to ask real questions, bro.
Me?
You know what?
If
it's just being used as a propaganda tool, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
But like, I don't know. Like, you're in the moment. Like, there's no gun to your head. Even if there is, like, if you're a real journalist, like, you're gonna try to ask the tough questions. And if they're like, this interview's over, no comment. Like, you just gotta hug that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But keep in mind, Steiny is Jewish, and like his dad is very connected, and I think they got the kind of connection. He's a very famous lawyer.
Together now.
Yeah. So, and they even did a Nelk trip to Israel. That was kind of also like paid propaganda, because Israel at one point was paying celebrities to go there and be like, "Yo, like we'll pay you this much. Like go on your Instagram and say how sick Israel is."
Respectfully, and I'm not comparing these two. Please don't. In the comments, don't cook me. I'm not comparing these two. This is just an example. But Marcus Garvey, one of the most prolific Jamaicans ever, but he was super pro-black. What's that, Dr.
Militant.
What's that, Dr. Umar shit?
Pan-African.
Super Pan-African. He created Pan-Africanism.
He did.
You know what I mean? So I would say, like, if I had a connection to get him like on a pod, even though it'd be very divisive if he's talking about like, oh, don't interact with white people, like that. Did you kind of see what I'm saying? We're like,
we're using an example of somebody who's passed.
Not a good example. Not a good example.
I'm sorry.
Maybe Farrakhan.
Farrakhan, it's
type
a little
shit.
closer because he's more black nationalist. He's more isolationist.
Type shit.
That would be and he's alive to be.
Because like Steiny is Jewish, so I wanted to think of like a nigga that could like, you know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But Farrakhan doesn't have the power to genocide people.
There's that.
So you want to just page him on that? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, in a dream world, you go up to him and be like, "Yo, why the fuck are you doing this and that and this and that?"
Would you interview Kim Jong-un? North Korean president?
No, I wouldn't interview Hitler either.
Okay, one more question for you.
Yeah.
If you could interview these people and it would bring your platform on such a level where now like you're super rich, super known, and now you have the resources to make the change you want to see in the world, would you think that is like a fair trade-off, and like whereas like you kind of have to get in the system to get out?
You know what? And to be fair, to heed your point a little bit, like theoretically, I would interview all these people if I brushed up on my journalistic integrity, and then I had the right questions to ask them, and then it could turn into a positive moment for the world.
Right.
But practically speaking, I think I'd just be used as a tool, so I wouldn't do it.
I think what they would do, and I agree with you, is they would use you to like humanize these people. So that's what Nelk
did. That's what Andrew
I like
Schultz
Burger
did.
King. I like Burger King.
But are they not humans?
They are,
Yeah.
but they're committing atrocities, so they're trying to like normalize or justify their behavior by being like, oh, Netanyahu's just like us. He likes Burger King. Like,
You
make
guys-
it more relatable.
Would you guys interview Steve Jobs?
Yes.
Of course.
Would you interview Trump?
Hold on. Steve
Yes.
Jobs, these iPhones. You're African, nigga. How much time did they run through the Congo, leaving destruction?
Chopping off youth's hands.
You know what I mean? Just so we can have 5G and all this fucking FaceTime and shit.
That's actually a good question about the cobalt and stuff that they're mining from Congo.
So like, is it like one genocide is worse than the other?
No, but this is slippery slope fallacy, right? Because that's one thing where, of course, what he's doing is terrible. And he's mining cobalt from people, but he's doing that because he's being abated by higher powers and governments.
Would you interview a slave owner?
Wait, hold on.
Mm.
Let's wrap
Yeah,
this.
stop this scenario.
Yeah.
But
You don't think-
but you're right though. I can't go. If even interviewing somebody like Steve Jobs, I shouldn't go up there and coddle him. I should ask him questions like that.
Because you
know
don't
what I mean?
think
But that's in theory. In practice, they probably wouldn't let me.
No
So
comment.
that was
disagreement.
actually a very good person, and I decided to blow that up. That is actually a good example to bring up because I shouldn't interview him if I give him a softball interview.
I had to redeem the Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
You're actually very correct with that one. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, lower your weapons, guys.
Right? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think we can wrap it here for the day, right? I think we've done our due diligence as far as our Iceman news and everything that we had to get through. All right. Thank you to Mucho for pulling up once again. Air horns.
You gotta pull up more often, bro.
Yeah,
Conversation.
Yeah.
Of course, man. No, I really appreciate y'all for the invite.
Mine is depressing.
No, but I even like that because that's good audio. You know what I mean? Like, and people want to hear like real conversations that we would have had off camera too.
This is true. Real Potters in the building, man. Let's pack it up for the road over here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.